One. Blocked. What up, y'all? It's your girl, Millie Mills.
Hey, it's P.
Hey, it's Sita.
Day.
And we are here with Three Virgos and a Sag, episode 5. Woo! Now, as y'all can see, we got two special guests in the building.
Special.
Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'm Del, a Taurus.
I'm Z, big Capricorn.
Ooh, okay, all right. We got a Taurus and a Cap, 3 Virgos, and 1 Sag.
A
How
lot
y'all
of
doing
earth
today?
signs. It is.
I don't know what that
Okay.
means, but I'm good.
Taurus, Caps, and
You
Virgos.
good, though?
I'm good.
Little connected.
I'm happy to be here, and I want to say like congrats on this. I know I was there from the beginning. She'd been telling me that when it was going to start, so congrats to see it in full fruition.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ellie.
that.
Appreciate it.
Just a background. This is my brother. That's why he said he's been there from the start. This is also my brother Z, but
Yeah,
not biological, but yeah. Happy to have y'all. I'm so excited y'all can make it.
Yeah, Z, how you feeling?
Whew.
I'm happy to be here, man. A lot of people been requesting me to be on their podcast and platform. So for this to be my first one, you know,
Nice.
y'all
Oh, special?
out too. Yeah.
Fire. Love
That's
that.
nice.
Love that. Love that. I miss y'all.
Miss y'all
you
too.
too.
We
See y'all
really don't see each other in between filming sometimes.
Del don't like when we do that because he think we be with each other every day.
No,
We're
we
mad
got
busy.
busy. Yeah.
Right.
To see the voice, I'm very busy.
Very busy.
You know what I'm saying? But we are here right now because we wanted to talk about why are men like this? And so this episode, we got a bunch of questions. And we heard that y'all had some rebuttals to what we talked about in our last 2-3 episodes.
for sure. I do.
So great. Del said he got some notes.
You
And Z is
ready?
here for the ride. So let's get into it. I mean, anybody want to start first?
Nah, so y'all come with the questions. We just here to
I'm
appreciate.
I'm interested to know what kind of notes you had. If we could
Yeah.
start
Well-
with something you took note of, and
Well,
maybe
it's every episode I left with a little bit of 1, 2. The first episode I left with Jamila like short men. The
Okay.
second episode, was y'all more like. I think the second
the
episode
mental
was
health.
the mental health, and the
Yeah.
third was the influencers
Mm-hmm.
and the social media, and all of those. Some of y'all takes was I think all y'all got mad about was it posting a friend? I think I texted you about it. What was
Yeah.
it again about?
Happy birthday.
That happy
Yeah.
birthday or and all that stuff. And then I wanted to ask y'all if it was a girl posting him happy birthday and all this stuff. Y'all said y'all didn't care, but y'all would have cared, obviously.
So you think we would care if a girl posts what
No,
I
it was
do?
the magnitude of the friendship men and women.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little back and forth. But my really last one was the influence question. It was like, I think it was Day and P. Y'all can't do influencers posting up in Target and doing all that stuff.
Absolutely not.
Which is, if that's their occupation, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I never
different.
understand why. Because y'all say y'all don't want y'all don't want to be like what in the limelight. I don't know what it was y'all said. It
They
was-
like prefer to be private. Yeah.
I'm just
It
not
just doesn't
attracted
match
to
my
that as well.
lifestyle.
Like I don't. It doesn't like. It's not something I want out of a man. Like I don't want a man that's into that. That it's nice that he's into that. That's cool. If that's his occupation, great. I'm glad you're making money doing what you love to do.
What
But
is
for
that, though?
me, going to a supermarket, popping up his phone in multiple areas, popping up his phone, leaving it to go to his car, coming back to get his phone. Like for me, it's not what I want from a man. Like I don't like that.
Can I ask a question though? Is
Mhm.
it because you feel like it's less masculine of him to do like those type of tasks?
I wouldn't say it's less masculine. It's just not
It's corny.
what
to
I
you.
want. Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah. I would say that's corny. Yeah, it's not what I want in a man.
Would you date an NBA player?
I'm trying to doing this.
He's starting early.
No, I wouldn't.
Is this 3 Virgos a liar?
I wouldn't.
But what is the
I gotta
you
choose that.
you think an NBA player is
It's about
an
the
influencer
limelight.
because they're
She
not
said-
pop like
Mm,
Yeah,
popping
I
their
see what
phones
you're
up.
trying to
it's
say.
about the
First of all,
line.
I only
It's
said
about
no.
the limelight.
No, I
But
only
those
said no
are-
because I knew where Dell was going with this. My thing with the social media influencers, I'm just not that into social media, and that's gonna annoy me where you're constantly on your phone engaging with the world. That's just really how I feel. If that's your priority, it just don't align with what I do.
So it's different from
It's just a whole
like
different lifestyle that I don't want
versus
to be a part of.
what Dell just said about dating a basketball
But the
player. You
NBA
still in the
player-
line. You still in the
It's
limelight.
cool to her.
But
NBA players
First of all,
cool.
that's
hold on.
completely different.
Yeah,
that's
it
a
is.
bad
I'm
one.
thinking so.
That's
Say
a
that.
This is
bad
why I
one.
wanted to hear.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
not
bad
bad
one
because
It
because
is a
okay,
bad
if you're in the
Horrible.
NBA and you're in the limelight, you're not. I mean, people follow these NBA people and they're getting unwanted attention sometimes when they're in their
Mhm.
personal life and
Mhm.
minding their business versus an influencer as to where their job is to create that content and anything that they do, they have their phone out and they're trying to capture every moment.
Volunteering
Right.
information.
Exactly,
Yeah.
volunteering stuff. Whereas, as you even know, being a former professional athlete, we kind of moving on the low. And if people catch us doing whatever, then they catch us
Mhm.
doing that. But
Mhm.
we're not out there trying to put ourselves in the limelight to get that attention. It's already going to come.
But it comes
big,
with it.
big cat.
It comes with it though.
It could come with it.
No,
No, it
It
comes
could.
with it
No,
regardless
they're
of the
bringing
fact.
that
But that
to
does
them,
not
Del.
breach
No,
my
he's bringing
privacy,
it to
though.
him.
But listen,
If he involved her in saying, yo, could you be in this with me consistently after she's saying no and no, I understand her point. But if it's just him alone, who he is and what he wants to do, I don't see a problem with that. Like Drewski. Is Drewski a big lame? You probably laughed at many of his videos
I don't even
before.
watch them. I don't even know who you're talking about. But
Yes,
listen,
you do.
I don't.
She probably she
I
wouldn't
really-
though.
I don't be on Instagram like that.
Yeah,
You
Pete
should know
don't.
that.
No, I
No,
know she
you
don't
don't know
because
that,
last
though.
time I was on, she responded back to back like mad fast, and I found
it
it
was a
weird.
good
And I
day.
told her I was like,
It was a good
"This
day.
ain't you."
It was a
Yeah.
good day. I was just-
But still,
Oh,
I-
for
I
Del.
felt like engaging that day. But listen, it's about the person, right? An NBA player is an NBA player. So yes, like what Z's saying, that can come with it. But there may be that NBA player who's into that shit, who's looking for the limelight, who wants to be in the spotlight. I can decline that as well. And then could be the NBA player that's just like, yo, he want to be on the low. Yes, we gonna get caught out there from time to time, but we are still working on our privacy. Like that's a big thing for us.
But an
Oh, so you
NBA
want him
player,
to
they
be
have a
private too?
talent. These
I would
influencers
prefer
don't.
someone who's
That's
just
not
super
true.
That's
That's
very
not-
true.
That's
And
not fair.
Boom, that's
It's-
not true.
an NBA
They
player.
about to come for you.
First off, you got there from what? Your hard work and your talent, right? These influencers with it, like it probably takes
still
hard
hard
work.
work,
It's
I was about
hard
to
work.
say.
I'll give them the hard work, but what's the talent?
Creativity.
Yeah,
Creativity.
I
You
don't know.
something you have in your brain.
I
You
don't
brought
know.
it. You brought it just
What?
like what we're doing
don't
right
know.
now.
Right.
I
We
don't
thought
know.
about the podcast for like
I'm-
3-4 years,
I'm
and we
giving
brought
it
it to
looks.
what's the word you use? Into fruition. Thank you. So I feel like that is the talent. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
no.
people don't have that brain power to think something up and make it physical.
No,
So I don't think you could
social
really.
media makes people famous.
I don't think
With
all
sometimes
zero
influencers are
talent
creative.
most of the time.
Sometimes
Zero
they
talent,
follow-
zero
following
creative.
But sometimes being an
trends, too.
influencer could just be luck. Like you could just have a good personality. You don't really have to put in the work. Sometimes people will follow you
I'm
just
not-
because
yeah.
they like what you're saying. It's not like, oh,
But
you're
is that
really
not a
that.
talent. You have a way of talking to people.
I don't-
People want to come to
Personally,
see
I'm
and hear
gonna
what you gotta say.
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna say 75. I'm just making this number up. 75% of influencers have no talent, and that's just
But
how I feel.
I can't like I 0%.
We make baby
That's a
mamas
hot take.
famous. We make
No,
people
no,
famous
that's it.
with what? For what?
But okay,
No, we're
so
talking about intentional
but
content
yes,
creators.
baby
though,
mamas
Putting your
is
phone
not-
at Target.
baby
that's-
mamas
yeah,
are not
same thing.
influencers though.
Who?
Baby
Baby
mamas.
mamas?
You said we
Cele-
make baby mamas.
I'm talking about
famous.
like celebrity baby mamas. That most of them are.
Who?
I mean, I don't really want to
You
say
look on
names
their
with
Instagram,
Dell.
you
Let's
gonna see
be
that
for
shit in
real.
every
Every
profile.
But
Influencer.
okay,
Oh.
but
Getting
they're
paid to pull
influencer
up, like,
because
to
of who
events
were-
and stuff.
who they were next to.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like they're only popular because of
Because
who
who the father
Right, so
is
that's
or
what I'm
whatever.
saying. So there is
Right.
no talent in that.
But now time out.
Okay,
So when we say
that's-
influencer,
no,
me and
'cause-
Jamila, I think I'm talking about like the Drewskis, the Shiggies that really make people
Creatives.
laugh. Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
that's
I'm not
fine.
sitting here talking about Safari.
See,
Okay, but okay. So
Type of
perfect
smoke
example.
you got.
There's a young lady on TikTok that she got famous for posting content about bashing her baby father. I forgot what she calls him, but all her content was bashing her baby father, and she blew up off of that. Like she literally has like endorsements, everything off of just bashing her baby father. So was that hard work? Was that talent? No. Like, so it's not always the case with that. Like,
most of the time.
and
it's
I
not.
just don't want somebody who is, I feel like it's in a sense attention seeking, and I don't like it. Like, it's not for me. It could, like I said, if that's what somebody wants to do, that's cool. It's just not for me.
She
I-
told a good story.
But just on a talent,
Yeah.
it's like 50-50. Some people actually come with some type of talent, and there's some people that actually have no talent
like the
at all,
50-50,
and they
Z-
just blew up
75
because
is a little.
Z gonna give them 50-50. It's 70. I was gonna go to 85 if we being for real. 75 was me being nice.
But I just even think, even to take the work, like some people that's good with reels and cutting the videos
Yeah.
and finding a good
Okay.
song
That
and
is
all of that. That's
50-50, sure.
something small, but that comes with
It-
some
it-
type of, I guess, artistic vision
does.
and some type of a little
That's
bit of skill.
true. That's true.
So, majority of the women here, you will not date someone who's into content creation, internet, social media. My question is for the guys. How likely are you to date someone who's into social media content creation? Because in the car, Z, you said you feel like the double standard is crazy for women. So I want to get into that, right? So with the women here, they're like, nah, I'm really good. That's not my thing. Would you be more likely to date someone who is into that realm of work?
Yeah, I think y'all basis of y'all last episode of the social media episode is like y'all all said keeps things separate. Y'all keep your personal life, y'all keep your whatever life. If this is your job or whatever the case may be, that has nothing to do if you need my help or whatever. It is what it is. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Like Melissa's a mixy soul. She's a content creator. She's mixy.
Mhm.
Like, so it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? You content, whatever the case may be. So I'm I'm a social media person, kind of. To see the hates to the social media person I am. But it's like your personal life separate and what you want to do.
Right.
I
Is
think
that
it's
hard
simple.
to do?
What?
Separate the two.
Nah, not really. I know how to separate anything when like the music. I listen to music for that moment. Like, oh yeah, this is what makes me feel for now. It doesn't have no bearings. I don't bring all that into my own personal. Like, I'm not gonna name drop that name, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying.
You ever
So
got in trouble off of social media, like
Ooh.
just doing too much in your relationship?
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I?
You wanna
I want both of y'all to
Yeah,
answer this
that's what I
question.
need.
I can
Yeah.
answer that next.
All
but
right, go ahead, Z.
yeah, you could
Let's start with
deep
you.
dive.
I've been in a situation where, like, man, I hated social media. I wanted to delete my Instagram just off the person I was dealing with, and it was like everything was a problem, from the people I was following to the interactions people would have with me to yeah, everything. So I dealt with that, and I that's why I don't like social media in the relationship aspect, because I think you should just keep things separate. Some people will try to tell you all the things you should and shouldn't be doing. They'll tell you you need to be posting them, how many times you need to post them. And it's like, this is my gram. What are you talking about? People are not even here to see you. Even I don't even think my followers love when I post all of my friends and stuff like that. I don't even like, at this point, even going back to y'all conversation before about posting people for their birthday. I'm not posting nobody for their birthday this year. Anybody that's out there, I love y'all the same. I'm just not doing it. I know so many people. I feel obligated because people post me on my birthday.
We also spoke about that. Yeah.
Like, so it's crazy. It's certain things I'm not doing. I don't think my followers are there to see certain things. It's more about me. They really don't care. For Delroy James has been my friend forever, for 10 years running. They tired of seeing me post Del on his birthday. So
Like,
for me, like I said, I like to just keep my social media to myself, have full control over whatever I'm doing, and I don't really need no friends or women telling me how I need to move on my social media.
yeah. So with me, I've definitely got into things because my algorithm is kind of crazy. No, I'm being totally honest.
And you
So,
know you in charge of your algorithm, right?
to an extent,
Okay.
Cecile has half of my algorithm because she sends me some of the craziest things ever.
Okay.
So I have smaller people on my algorithm. I have
I like midgets now.
yeah, wrong word. That's why I said smaller people.
I was interested to see where you was going with that. I like that. Keep going. though,
Yeah,
brother.
I have cleaning, digging in toes and cleaning stuff. To see the sense me, all that. I also have the content of beautiful women on my algorithm of the
So who-
bathing suit stuff you were talking about and not turning around. I have those all over my algorithm.
So who
sent
sent
you
you
that?
those?
my peoples.
Oh, okay,
I'm not
Okay.
name dropping those.
All right.
but-
Got you.
now
now
you
oh,
can't name drop.
now he
Yeah,
can't
I
name
can
drop.
snitch on people I don't know all the time. I'm not doing that.
I get it.
So yeah, so I have all of that. So yes, I have in trouble because of that.
Mm.
And the thing Z
How
just
do you
said,
deal with it?
how do I deal with it? So
You go close for a little
times
bit?
no times change. Like honestly, I'll get into that later.
All
Let me
right.
finish
No.
this question.
We're gonna double back. I'm gonna pencil
No, I'm
that.
definitely no. Right. Note that down. So what
Note
Z
that
said
down.
was perfect with the birthday thing, and like I post people, but I don't at them on their birthday.
Yeah.
And you had a similar situation where you press somebody and they said, "Oh, I did post you." Um, I post people, but because your Instagram is for you. If you need me to post you to at you so you can repost, that's weird to me, honestly. And get mad about it. No, I posted. You don't even have to see it. I just wanted to show that love. I lost a friend. Z knows this story because of like all you guys know him too as well. I'm not gonna name drop that person either. But um, I posted
Can't wait to-
one of my friends on his birthday with like a something, and then I posted this other guy, which is weird. He was like 32 or 33 at the time. He got so mad. I posted this
Well, we
other
know y'all
person.
grow up a
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah.
late, so
Yeah,
we're gonna talk
so,
about that too.
Mm.
You got
And
some
he
shit
was
to get off your
highly
chest today.
he was highly upset. It was like, oh, when you posted this person, you did the word thing with me. It was just I'm like, huh?
A grown ass man.
I was so confused. And then I think, and then they unfollowed me. And this is someone I knew since like ninth grade, like really like one of my dogs. So it was also crazy to me. And I didn't unfollow them until that new thing came out, and then he just removed me from following.
No, I told you to unfollow.
But I didn't.
I think
I told Z I didn't either, because one thing about me, I'm not petty. Like it's the weirdest thing. I hate dislike petty people. Like I'm not petty at all. Like at all. Like my biggest Tacito always say this to me. I'm gonna reference her a lot because she be telling me a lot. She called me pussy. She be like, she be like, nah, you pussy. Like you let people walk over. I be like, nah, it's not that. It's I'm a genuine person. I feel wholeheartedly. I don't think you could be both.
What?
I don't think you could be. I don't think you could be fully genuine
If
and
you
have
got
inch of
petty.
pettiness. It doesn't make sense to me. You could push back on it. This is my thought. So I think I'm genuine. If I'm doing something, it's because I want to do it, not because what you did for me or whatever the case may be. That's why I want to do it. So that's my whole. And my other thing, which just came to my mind because I'm gonna ramble. The
we
trust
gonna
thing.
edit you.
I think you one of y'all or Jamila was like, this is episode 1, I think. Y'all was talking about trust.
Mhm.
I trust from the door.
Okay, so me and
agree?
P.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
from the door. From the door. Like, oh yeah, I know you ain't do nothing to me yet. I think it's too much negative energy to meet a person and then
Mhm.
put all that, oh, I gotta wait. What they gotta do for you to wait till
First
they
of all, that's
trust you?
mad energy for you.
It's so much energy
Right.
for me to like, is it?
You're like constantly
not-
testing the water, waiting to
Exactly,
see the
so-
temperature is right to like.
Mhm.
Now
fully
back
be.
to the
I
social
don't
media.
think that's
yeah,
what it
Melissa's
is,
been
but-
tight about some stuff before, but
But my whole
She
thing
be
is
alright.
my whole thing is
Tap
though,
in,
because like
babe.
both of y'all talking about whatever was on your algorithm and like, but do you hold yourself accountable for the interactions you are having on social media? Because it's never just who you're following. It's never just you like being mixy. It's like, what were you doing in that moment for that person to have a problem with it? Are you being honest with yourself?
First, I want to me and you got to connect when the show's over to show me how to fix my algorithm because
I heard that too.
I
She said
I didn't know
changed
I
mine.
didn't know you could do
change
that,
it. Me
and
neither.
I
I'm
think
learning a
that's
lot
dope.
from them.
And
Yeah.
I don't know why my algorithm is the way it is, especially like I have a lot of women in my algorithm, but I don't think I follow more males than females, and I don't think I'm sitting up there liking a bunch of random women pictures. So I don't understand
You don't
why
think.
Instagram
You
is
don't
trying to
think.
line me. Well,
Why they trying to
know.
They
I
trying
know
to
why
line
they do.
you.
That's what they doing. Why are they putting all this temptation and naked women on my algorithm? I'm not saying I'm not enjoying what I'm seeing sometimes, but you know, if we could just limit that down a little bit,
Oh,
I gotta figure that out. You know, I
Okay.
definitely something I gotta figure out because it's cool, but it's so important to be mindful of the things you consuming on a day to day. Like, yo, I
Mhm.
used to loving hip hop. I used to go crazy. I ain't never miss. And then at some point, I just realized, why are you
Watching
so
that shit.
excited for this type of ignorance every week?
I stopped watching that for years.
Mhm.
I'm with
I
you
would-
on that one.
So I told you,
I've
I
never
thought it was
watched
making
none
me
I
of
used to
dumb
meet
me
up with my
down.
friends every Wednesday. And then I'm
never
like, I'm
watched
not
it.
doing this shit no more.
That's a
Yeah,
wild
I had
meat.
to stop.
Love
That's
and
a
Hip Hop and
wild meetup.
Moscato.
that's
Ridiculous.
that's a wild meetup.
Yeah, I've never watched none of that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
pure
Okay.
ignorance.
I think, like Jam said, is holding yourself accountable. The things you're liking on social media. Because if I'm just scrolling and I'm seeing like my boyfriend or whatever like a naked woman ass, it's like, what are you really doing? Like, just like you don't got. And I see it multiple times. Like, come on.
The
now.
worst be when they be in the comments. That's
Oh
weird.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
That's
don't-
annoying.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's
The
very
best thing,
embarrassing.
one of the
Weird to
best thing
me.
Instagram did was get rid of that page that showed that interaction.
Yeah.
Who
with
liked
who
what?
liked what
Who
what
co-
comments
yes.
they're making, because
Yes.
that page was that was a wild time.
That was definitely a wild
Yeah.
time. I
That
remember
was
that.
a wild time.
Honestly speaking, I don't understand why y'all get mad at the liking the naked pictures.
All right, so what if Melissa was you just scrolling and you see her liking? Oh no, damn.
Melissa,
Mad-
Melissa, or you guys see a beautiful man face, y'all would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No, I'm talking about no. It's not
I
the
don't
same
feel like
as an ass.
I don't feel like
It's the same thing.
I won't get mad if you liking the pics, but I am gonna judge you based off what you liking. If it's a constant thing, like I'm not saying that you can't, but if that's all you're doing, I'm gonna look at you like you have nothing. Like I said in the last episode, go do 50 push-ups. Like there's no
Yeah, I saw
reasons
that. I laughed
why.
at that. That was dumb
There's
funny.
no reason why
But-
that's all you're liking. You don't have a motivational video, no TD Jakes.
Let me
Like
ask
there's
you a
nothing
question.
better to
Not
fill your
one day.
brain
Not
with.
TD.
Not
Yeah,
TD.
yeah, not
Yeah,
TD.
Somebody.
So by reference, he liked them same pictures.
God.
That's a fact. He does.
Dell said it, not me.
Mhm.
So when the 50 push-ups, how you could a like is quick. You could really do 50 push-ups and like 4 pictures. It's the same thing. It's
That's
not
true.
taking the time off. You seeing a picture like that, I don't think is a problem as men. Yeah, that's nice. But you know what's funny, and this is the whole kicks of all it all. If it was Beyonce, that
Oh my
posted-
gosh.
I'm out. If Beyonce posted a bikini picture and y'all see your boyfriend like it, y'all wouldn't have no problem with it because y'all would think she's not attainable to him.
I don't care if my man is liking certain pics. I get what
I
you're
see what
saying.
you
Yes,
did
it is
there.
levels to it.
I'm not even
But I
involved
don't
in this
care about
conversation.
I don't care about shit like that. But if I do see you commenting and you being a thirst bucket, is a conversation to be had.
What's
Because
a thirsty comment?
social media is there to be social.
I can know.
Any
That's
comment
the
is thirsty
point.
to me.
No.
Like, if it's a picture of a naked girl or half naked girl, whatever, and you in the comments, it's thirsty. Regardless.
Just the fire emoji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
with that 'cause
actually
I-
agree with her on that in both angles because I'm not a comment person, but I agree with that.
Why would you put
I'm a
the
very,
fire emoji?
but me myself, I'm
Because
gonna
the fire is
comment.
fire.
I'm gonna say
I actually agree
sheesh.
with her.
And if
Yeah,
my
keep that
if
thought
my
to
man
yourself.
want to write sheesh too, we got the same type. It's okay. But
So
if
it's
you
okay
care-
because you did it too?
Yeah, it's okay.
Double standard.
Yeah, so it's okay just because you're doing it. as
No,
well.
I'm saying even if he does it though, like I don't feel like I would have a problem with it. But if you constantly writing
Mm.
other shit, it's like we all know there's a level to being a thirst bucket. A like here, a like there, a comment here. But if that's your constant thing, I don't want to see it, and it's going to be a conversation.
Because of what though?
Because it's excessive.
It's excessive. So
No, but she posted good pictures. I just want to know the why. Like what would the thing be? Like
it's just too much. All right, just it's
So
too
post
much.
Because
more
at
so
this
he can
point,
like
you're
all your
Let
lusting
me- let me- let me ask-
after another woman. Like at that point, like
Yeah.
why are you continuously liking this person's pictures?
Oh,
Yeah.
so if it's one singular person all the time, I get that aspect. But if it's multiple, if it's Drea here,
No, I'm feeling like multiple, not just one person. Like if you're just constantly under these women's pages, you got me at home. Like what's the problem?
post more pictures.
This kid is crazy.
Yes.
How
I don't
y'all
get
feel?
it.
How y'all feel about like following your exes and stuff on Instagram? Do you think that's like off limits or
I
like
wouldn't even
that's-
follow.
That's cool.
Just don't follow at all.
I got
But-
unfollowed, so there's.
But I mean, is it okay for your man to be
I know
following
him.
his
I don't
exes?
care. I don't care about none of that shit.
I don't think so. Why would y'all be following each other? It's an ex, like exclude it. Exclude her from everything.
Yo, exclude.
I'm being serious. Like, why
But,
would
but
y'all
not
follow
everybody
each
don't
other?
break up on bad terms.
Mhm.
That's-
Don't.
and-
And I
you know?
agree.
But you
And
guys don't
if
have to
that's the
be-
case, then
Yeah.
But this is social media.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's for. You know what I mean? Like if your nigga is texting his ex, that's one thing. But social media, like
You could
that's-
You
text
could
on
DM
social-
You could text,
somebody.
yeah.
But
Right.
you know
I mean,
what's
it's
sad
so
about
what?
this
Like,
question?
having them
What?
as a friend,
They
that
would
don't automatically
unfollow
mean
all
they're-
that and still keep the number.
It's a
That's
lot.
that's
Like,
true.
I just
So does
yeah,
it really even
Well, the
matter?
it
picture-
doesn't.
They would keep
Yeah.
the numbers, have unfollow on Instagram what you doing through text.
I just think it
So
all
now that makes sense. Personal Instagram.
it just depends on knowing your person now. And like if you are gonna keep following that person that you was in a relationship with, it has to be genuine. Like y'all really, it's really nothing there. We ended on good terms, so it's cool. But if you're being sneaky about it, that's why it's just hard to tell. And I understand why people have zero tolerance
How are
against
you
that.
figuring out all of this shit? That's what I want to know. Like, was you sneaking
Oh,
in your
right.
spouse's phone?
How are you
Because this is
figuring it
just
out?
way too much energy to be
Mhm.
given to somebody's fucking social media. It's no way. How
People
you gonna
live
know?
double lives on
But
social
how are you
media,
gonna know?
bro.
Like, you be investigating?
I used to.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I just I
I've
would
gotten
never
my
know.
investigation back before too, as well.
Yeah.
You
I
know what
would
I'm
never
saying?
know.
I was big, heavy investigator. Like I did it before.
I be stumbling upon shit.
Yeah.
What you had a Finsta?
No, from my own
Oh,
page.
from your own. Okay,
Yeah. And
I
she
just
helped me out before too.
Yo.
That's a fact. I told you. Yeah. This was
Yo,
like
I'm scared of how
2013.
you just throwing people
Yo,
under.
yeah,
and
like
just be
it's
mindful of speaking on anything
yeah,
I've
he
done.
don't-
2013, 2014.
Energy.
and like what?
You know, like honestly, but in a relationship that you like, that you really think you care for, it builds a different person inside of you. And I
Yeah.
had to like, I had to really find myself over and over again. Been with her so long that sometimes I feel like, oh, we've broken up and still been in the same place more than like 9, 10 times. It is what it is. I'm dead serious. So it's built, but this version of myself right now, I think is the calmest I've ever been in terms of it is gonna be what it is in terms of anything. So
You on a social media break right now?
yeah, my social media break is not normal. Like, oh, social media is too much for me because I've never been a scroller. I don't be scrolling. I go to social media, see what she send or my other people send, whatever the case, look and get out of it. I never like send links here. I never been a scroller.
Mhm.
So when I take a social media break, is like for my own like it's like how easy it is. I like always try to find ways to discipline myself. Like I'm on a no sugar diet now and do all this stuff. It's just when basketball like kind of weeded out, I needed to find other ways to like
Hmm.
to
Mhm.
still build my discipline. So that's what I'll be really low key doing, and it'd be light for me. It'd be
Nice.
all right. Yeah.
I like that.
Love that.
All right, so
Cool.
the
So
word discipline. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all have cheated before.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Not
obviously.
obviously.
That
On
I didn't.
tests,
Z.
on tests, I've never cheated.
black men don't
This man
cheat.
said on tests
Oh,
in
you
a relationship.
yes, I have.
You guys have all
Damn, I
cheated
thought black
before.
men-
So
Well, I said obviously because I mean all of you have been in relationships. Have
Right.
you all been
Right.
cheated on?
Yes.
It's something that
So
everybody.
all men cheat?
I'm not saying that. It's just something that I think everyone
Yes.
is kind of had to deal with
He
at
said
some
yes?
point.
Yes,
in
and you
their-
said all men cheat.
I agree with all men cheat.
I also think
So you
all
don't
have
believe
maybe
that men
I
can be
would change the
monogamous?
language to have cheated. All men have cheated. I
have
don't think
cheated.
Okay.
That's what I
everybody
think
is
too.
That's the
All
same
men
thing.
have cheated.
No, because you're
No.
just acting like there's no hope and everybody's gonna do it.
Right.
That's not true. Because no matter when you get with that person, they probably have cheated in the past. So
Right.
my thing still stands that all men cheats.
Yeah.
It don't matter when they've
Mhm.
done it.
Whatever.
That's
Dad.
So
Yeah,
they
what
do
a-
cheat.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
all
All men have cheated. There
have
we go.
cheated,
Sure.
same
Less.
difference. So you doing like you can't do. Is no discipline. Like
Um,
you love
honestly
to challenge
speaking,
yourself.
I do.
Like, I
And,
don't
the
understand.
good question. So the thing when it comes to that is like, and I'm gonna be fully honest,
Mhm.
something else controls that thought.
Oh gosh.
It's the truth. Something else
Yeah.
controls that thought. This is why, me
Yeah.
personally, I always say women, you four, two in the back, y'all are way stronger than men. Like way stronger. Women are
We were just
way
saying that.
stronger than us in every aspect of anything. First with your ladybug, good reference, loved it. And pregnancy and all this stuff, y'all are stronger than us. Even when it comes to the landscape of cheating, like y'all go through so much and find out, and then y'all still be riding. All it takes for us is one kiss, we're done. Stop playing with me. No, whatever, and we're done.
Don't
So
generalize that.
double-
That is not true.
Well,
you said what?
Majority. Though.
majority.
When
is.
I
It
say
is
done,
majority.
it means the initial feeling is done.
yeah,
Like
for men.
it's a of course you've come back and some men have stayed
Right.
100%, but y'all deal with it in such more grace than we could ever like show. Y'all got it on that, but when it comes to us, we cheat because of something else. Y'all build
Can you
relationships.
explain what this is? And I asked you, do you believe, are men meant to be monogamous?
Meant to be? No, could be yes.
Ooh, I like that. Great response.
Meant to be. You don't think that men are meant to be monogamous?
No.
A lot of men don't.
A
think
lot
that,
of men,
though.
yeah.
What
I
about
feel
you,
like
Z?
Well, for me.
Who was the first
Yeah,
man?
for you. Wait,
Wait, hold on.
hold on. Let him
Who's
answer.
the first man?
Who's the first man?
Yeah.
It depends on what people believe. What are you talking
Well,
about?
what they believe? Who was like?
I don't
Adam and
know.
Eve?
So, yeah.
Didn't he cheat?
Did he?
Yeah, I don't know
He
what
did
he's
it?
talking about. You don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
thought Adam cheated on Eve.
I'm gonna need some real data
Yeah,
on that. I never heard of that before.
You need
I
to look
never
that up
heard
and
that.
come back.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, he ate that, but that's not cheating. Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Z.
I
What do you
told
think?
Well, for us, the thing me and Dell, we kind of live similar lives, and when it comes to like cheating,
Not
we
the
were
sniff.
we were we were we were professional athletes, and before professional athletes, we had a level of status in college, through high school, and I don't know the average man's experience, but the way like women have thrown themselves at us, it's not easy to say no to everybody.
The access is crazy.
The access is crazy, and while we've turned many people down, some have able to,
Some
they've been able
cracks,
to find
you know
their
what I
way
mean?
through, and we're not always, like he said, we're not always that strong. So for us, initially, I know it's been tough because we've just had a different type of access. But as far as all men, I don't know. Everybody has different stories. Some men have no business cheating.
Wait, what?
Talk
I'm
more about it. What
I'm
you
just
mean?
saying, like some guys I know, they be with, women. They got they shit together. Women, they look real good. My man might be ugly. His girl look good. Got his shit together. How are you cheating, bro? Like,
Well,
don't
why?
fumble your bag, and you might not be able to get another woman like this. You know,
Right.
so
Let them know.
stuff like that is what I think about sometimes. But then it's just like I don't know, man. Is men they say men are dogs, and I always think about how little male dogs always just be wanting to hump something, hump on the leg, and I'd be like, wow, that actually makes sense. Because sometimes as men, like, it's not even no real emotional connection to a woman we might be cheating with. It's just like we doing our 1-2, and then that's that.
So
So
do y'all
How-
grow this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like with
Yes,
growth. You think?
you do. Yeah, you actually do.
Someone
You
told me
just
that
like-
when you hit 45 is when you finally realize that's a
Wait,
lot of
P,
shit.
Y'all like just fuck so much that you just be like, I'm tired of it.
No, no. Like honestly speaking, like when I say you outgrow it, is like you just know your worth more.
Ooh, nah, get us.
Ain't no you know.
Nah, these
Nah.
are his notes. Come
Nah,
on, Z.
nah.
I'm dead serious though. I'm dead serious though, cause like
That was a cute
in the
response. It
space
was
I'm
cute.
in I have the conversation with Z in the building man being a teacher and in that space. It's like I feel to an extent like I'm in college again in terms of the that, and I'd be like
Go away.
like and I always say, yo, back in my college days,
You'd have been like, come here.
I was a different animal. Like, yo,
I think even like
See,
that's a
you
good
outgrow
point
it.
about growth.
Did you?
No, I was about to say about the growth because even I think about like how we used to act maybe like in our 20s and the type of conversations we had,
Yo.
the content that'll be in our group chat on the regular.
Yo.
It's not like that no more.
Yo.
And
Right.
that is the growth within us. They're like it's not all about women.
Yo,
it's
and-
not like we used to have
Thank
all these silly
God.
competitions.
And we had-
who's getting the most girl? And it's like when you do that for so long, it's like
We've
what
had
are we doing?
arguments in the chat about like that
You got the
stuff.
baddest chicks.
And
you
I
getting the
and
most
it'd be like,
chicks.
yo, y'all honestly, y'all have no idea. Like literally, y'all have no idea. And then it just
nasty work.
It just gravitated and it'd be like, nah, like I'm cool, like I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's and when you see that growth, it just becomes much, much more easier.
I think I was around one day. One of your friends was like, "You ain't had that many bad bitches." Y'all niggas is different.
Just randomly said that to him. Like what?
To me?
Yeah, you don't remember? We was on the roof.
Nah.
All right,
Pro-
whatever. But
you probably saw somebody.
But
else on the
talking
roof.
about, I just want to say something. I
Mhm.
was just having a conversation with a friend, and we was talking about casual sex, and then I was like, "Wait, so guys, you can just smash somebody, just to smash? Like she doesn't like, you don't really value how she looks?" And he was like, "Nah, it was just
Oh,
a nut to
you
catch."
got
Well,
the phone first.
see, I think with men,
It's
I
probably
think
like a
how
low
we are,
grade
you
nigga.
just gotta kind of identify with something you find attractive on that woman, and then it's okay. Some women obviously good facial features. They look good in the face. Some women have a nice body, big titties, fat butt. Something like so. You got some things you should pick from. A woman might not have the best face, but if her body crazy, that's still enough that's gonna attract a man.
Okay.
So
It's gonna get up.
For me and other men, I just think it's as long as you identify with one thing you're attracted with, that's enough to get you to the table that I could take this down for the night. And then like for us, like how we work, we could smash something one time and then like we don't even got to speak across paths again. And it's like it was that's that.
What is casual sex? Because I before I like try to answer
A
this
one
question
night stand or something?
like
Or
that.
just like people that you link up with, you find attractive, and y'all having sex with no
Go to the club.
title,
No title.
no
Oh,
no actual like intent of being together.
oh, okay. Well, interesting. I've never had a one night stand. Yeah, so and I'm not gonna get into that detail because my sisters, yeah, I can't. I gotta hold that.
I actually thought that was a while for me. I don't know if you're being honest or if this is some bullshit you're telling on cam.
No, no. When I told you before, I'm gonna be told I've never done it. I've never
He's like,
just
oh, learn something new.
I've never literally just any woman that I've ever had sex with has been more than once. A one night
Got it.
stand is you.
So your cat, that's
You
casual.
on vacation? You met links up with
Do
somebody.
you go
Nah.
on vacation?
Nah, I don't do vacations.
But casual sex is a thing.
Yeah, casual
was,
sex is, but this
right.
is the thing. Casual sex is a thing both ways because when y'all
That's
asking
true.
these
Yeah, that
questions,
is
you know
true.
what's confusing. It's not a homosexual question.
Right,
It's a
no.
men versus women question.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for it's a wild spread of thing. Friends with benefits, it's both ways. All those things is both ways. So I think it's because it's men, like you said, they said view as dogs. It's things like sex is just men. Some horny women out there.
100%.
like
I
very.
just want to know because, like, I just want to know why are men like that? Like, how could you just smash someone
yeah.
based off?
Looks?
Yeah, and like even if she not 10 out of
Oh
10,
no,
like
so no, you ain't gonna find 10 out of 10, but I'm
You
telling
ain't
you
gonna
that
find
women like me personally, I've never been the like no, you it has to be some substance, 100%. It just has
Okay.
to be. It just
See, like,
no, he-
Nah, these are interesting. I'm letting you talk,
See,
brother.
is he-
Don't let her pit us against each other
Not
based
at all.
on
I
things that she's
really
reading
want to
from
know.
my facial expression.
no,
just
but
looking.
the substance, like it has to be some 100% substance of like
What you mean though? Like
Substance?
talk into that substance a little bit.
Substance,
Like
yeah.
what
she
has
can't
to be
she
there for
can't
you?
look good but be stupid. You're not gonna smash
no,
her.
it conversation based. I have
Okay.
to like, and you know what I mean, but I'm not gonna say it. You know
Okay.
when I
Don't
say the
say it.
substance. Nah, I can't.
We
say
want to. You said you're gonna be honest, Dal.
I
What does
am.
that mean? Give us more
Why you
I
gotta
context.
said I'm gonna
though.
be 84% honest. This
Okay,
is
I
a part of
respect
the
that.
16.
But can you give a little context of what you mean by substance? You said
Like-
conversation.
Yeah, like having a conversation, knowing yourself, knowing you, like just basic,
Are you?
like substance.
Okay.
Now we gotta leave my brother.
we're gonna leave
alone.
that one
All right.
alone.
All
You know
right.
what I'm
I
saying?
respect it. Thanks for what you're
We're
going
gonna
to
leave
share,
that one
Dal.
alone.
All right, cool.
I had a question. that
Why do
goes
women
back
have
to
casual
cheating.
sex?
Oh.
Huh?
Why do women have casual sex?
I think that's probably the same reason why. Like you're
Fun.
single,
Excitement.
excitement, right? You don't got a man, so you're free to do whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
I think some women have casual sex under the impression that the man may change his mind about
That
Okay.
too.
wanting a relationship.
Mm-hmm. That too.
My school does that.
Snaps, definitely. Snaps
Yeah.
is a thing when you're
Yeah,
with
that's
someone.
my
Point.
But I had a question going back into
Back into
cheating.
so much
Jay, your hair looks so
nice.
nice. I've been looking at it the whole
Thank
time.
you.
So pretty.
When it comes to men, do y'all feel like you could be in love? And when I say in love, not love or have love for a woman, but in love with one woman, but cheat on her? Like, is it a thing? Like, can you be in love and cheat on a woman?
I think you can because it's like, I don't know. With relationships, we've always been told like you can only love one person. How come you can't just love one friend? I think you love all of your friends sitting right here and you have the ability to love each of them the same way and in
But I
different
agree.
ways. No,
I'm with you,
seriously.
Z.
Men.
So why does it have to be that men or not? Yeah, why does it have to be with men? You can only be in love with one person, and if you do something outside of that love with that one person, that means you doesn't love them. So because like
No, I didn't say love. I said in love.
yeah,
I
because
think
I'm in
that's a
love with
different
you,
type
and
of
then like
love.
one night, this girl, I just met this random girl. I'm on vacation or something with my bros, and then I just had sex with her one night. Does that mean I'm not in love anymore?
I don't think so.
I think that like that tells
don't
a
think I gotta
story.
stop
I
now.
think
Yeah.
I think you love that woman possibly, but I don't think you're in love. I feel like when you're in love with someone, like you only have eyes for that person.
Yeah, I don't agree.
And I
with
think
that.
that a lot of people think that they're in love and they're not. I think that's the problem. I think people.
I think the problem is everybody's trying to define what in love means.
Looks like. I
Yeah.
like
Or what
that
it
one.
looks like.
different
I like
for
that one.
everybody.
Mhm,
And
I like
I
that one.
we
agree.
got to chill with these definitions. But go ahead. What you about to say?
Love is different for everyone.
Right. That's
Thank you.
Yeah.
So like people be like toxic love or this. Love is toxic. Love is toxic. People
Don't
don't.
always have to
Sometimes.
be.
I don't
It
think
don't
love is
always have
toxic.
to
I
It
don't
be.
goes
think
back to
make it
everybody
what it
loving different.
is.
That's all that is. It goes
Yeah,
back to
that's
everybody
right.
What
loving
it
different.
means. Like when I say toxic, is not the full definition of toxic, but if you read definition of love, it's like you're passionate about something. And when you're toxic, it's like
You're passionate.
you could control, like you just because obsession and all that stuff. Some people in their mind, they're obsessive because they think they love the person.
Mhm.
And no matter what, and especially the climate of the world we live in, you can't tell someone what their mental health problem is. You see what I'm saying? So if you in so love, like so when you say in love, you 100, I'm sorry, you 100% could be in love with someone and get your rocks off over here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I
Easily.
agree.
I get what you're saying. Like, you don't own the person that you're with. So people have free will and you can do as you please. But that's why I also think it's important to like be with someone who has the same value as you. Because there's no way I'm gonna be in a relationship with you, and to you, cheating isn't the end all be all. Where for me, it's like if I find out you cheat, I'm done. Or you go on vacation, you saying you smash somebody and come home and tell me you still love me. Would you also take me back if I went on vacation and smashed somebody?
Y'all
And
stronger than us. I just
and
told you that.
right. And would you still feel like, damn, my shorty valid, my shorty official? She only got eyes for me, despite smashing somebody else while on vacation. Do you still feel that same way, or is it is it easy to say that because you're the doer?
With men, I don't know. Like Dell said, like y'all women are just a lot stronger than us, and there's some things we just can't handle.
Let me ask you a question.
And this goes
Visioning your
back to
woman
that what
sucking
you
somebody else's dick is crazy.
That's
it,
How
you
it
old
can't
goes back to
deal
what
with
you
that.
said.
That's
What?
Jamila.
You said discipline.
Yeah.
Like how you
That's
say you love
yeah.
somebody and you stepping out on
That's
on
my
what
thing.
you got
can
going on.
Set all these.
You know one
disciplines,
thing with
but you
cheat.
can't
You know what?
discipline your mind
know
to
what
not
thing-
cheat. Like I don't get it.
You
I
know what it
told
be
y'all
for
that
me
too,
with
it's a
cheating
different mind.
sometimes too. I feel like as men, like we're naturally the aggressor in like how we handle women. And if I think about like cheating on a girl, like maybe the type of sex I'm having with her and how I'm violating, versus, like, and then I'm thinking about like, then I'm thinking about like my girl like cheating and another dude violating. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
insane.
So y'all
But
just
it's not
we
gonna
don't
stop
have
you.
to
It's
It's
insane.
you having your face in the next
smashing,
bitch
though.
ass.
Right.
Like
So
it's the
that-
same
Well,
thing.
maybe
That's
when you
true.
cheat, sometimes you should have boundaries on things you shouldn't do.
Maybe we shouldn't cheat.
Maybe
Let me
you
ask you a
shouldn't
question,
cheat.
Jamila. Who
Yes.
taught you that?
Taught me what?
You know that thing you said about going out and the women, I'm a woman that if he cheat, it's over. Like that's your value. So where did you get that from?
Um, are you saying like where did
Yeah,
that
like where did
mindset
you,
come
yeah,
from?
where did that mindset come from?
I think more so was like a learning experience for me. I didn't learn that from anywhere because the women that are around me love them dearly, but they're not strong when it comes to men.
Okay.
They stay when their man cheats.
Okay.
And for me, I saw what it can do to someone's mental and what it can do to a woman who, like, no matter how much you say, like, I'm going to stay and I'm going to fight through, you never really look at that person the same.
Right.
So I put myself through that hell repeatedly when I could just move on,
Okay.
even though I don't want to. So
I-
for me, it wasn't something that I wasn't taught to be like, move on from somebody that violates you. Because I've stayed in shitty ass relationships before because of that's what I saw. As I got older, I just realized, like you said, my value. I deserve more than that.
Actually, I think life, like we all like interpret a script. Like
Mm.
really, you see stuff. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how men and women should be. This is that. This and that. And until you realize that, yo, shit happens.
None of this shit is real.
And
course.
shit really happens. Like, and that's when I said the space. I mean, that's when it became the best for my own mental, realizing like whatever you want to find out, whatever's gonna happen, is gonna be at your front door.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I had dark days. Like I remember one time I called to see her, like, yo, just come to Delaware because I ain't feeling. She drove. Like I've had, and that I said I would never get back to that mental of like questioning who I am. So whatever's gonna be at your front door is gonna be there. So like you say, the cheating, the this, the that. And honestly, like I could be sitting here right now. Lord knows what's happening out there, but unless it's there, unless I'm seeing that now and whatever, all this, all right, whatever.
Right.
like
right.
like is, and I had to really learn that, and that's what made me You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling now, but I think it's a script of like a women say, "Oh, men's supposed to be this way. We supposed to be all the way in love," and then you have Jada Pickett.
That shit, but the
Why
thing,
you
this
keep
kid,
bringing up these
that's crazy.
celebrities?
But the thing about like
I don't even know how it
relationships,
fit in.
Yeah.
they start
'Cause
off. They
everybody
start
wanted
off.
to be with Jada.
Not I.
Not I.
I work with kids right now, high
Right.
school kids.
Same
So
here.
I it's
Never
like
said
I'm
that.
watching how relationships develop, and we're all, I guess, been taught from young that you're supposed to be in a relationship, you're supposed to get married and have kids. That's like, I guess, the
That's the
outline
book. Yeah.
of what it's supposed to be. So you have these young kids who are in high school now. They're trying to have relationships and they're trying to be faithful to each other. They can't even commit to like doing what they're supposed to do in school every day,
Yeah.
but they're in a relationship, and
Stressing themselves
you know,
out.
then the girls are going crazy when he's walking around the hallways with other girls,
Mhm.
or extra friendly interactions,
good.
and it just starts there. Like I don't know
It
when it,
starts young.
I don't
No,
know when it
seriously.
became that like no one. They just tell you you're supposed to be in a relationship, get married, and have kids. No one's actually telling you the realities of how ridiculous this is.
Yes.
Let me not say ridiculous, just like how difficult this actually is, and how people, even at our adult age, struggle with those
Can't
same
even
things. So
understand
this
it,
is not even
correct.
no game
Yeah.
that no young kid should be playing.
It
And
takes your freedom away, bro.
for sure. And what I always try to preach to them is like, yo, date as much as you want. Don't get in a relationship. Figure yourself out. Learn who you are. Learn
See, I
what
wish
you
my
like,
kid
what
was
you
in
don't
school.
like, things like that before you try to commit all the way to somebody else. And
Absolutely.
I feel like so many of us, like we followed the same blueprint and maybe never really took the time out to discover those things about ourselves or what we're truly into, what we're really out here looking for. We just all think we're looking for a relationship that's supposed to be a certain way. And nobody's even open to, I guess, different things in a relationship. Some people have
Right.
open relationships because
Right. Yeah.
I feel like you have to try different things. I don't know many people that have successful relationships and marriages like that all the way. I can count maybe a handful of people. And it's
Right.
no knock on the people that don't have success. It's just, you know, granted, you go through things, there's ups and downs, but I think we need to kind of rewrite the book a little bit.
Talk
I
about
agree
it.
with that. Yeah.
You sure?
I-
you agree with that?
No, I do.
Yeah,
no,
I
listen.
don't-
No.
yeah.
Let's not get it twisted.
You real
I am.
possessive with your love. I feel like
But not only that, like the whole, you have a little
it's like you want a nigga in jail.
Oh no,
No,
I
that's
don't.
not
I don't think
true.
that's
It's too
true.
much, bro.
No,
I don't
I
think-
don't. I don't
what
put.
did
I
you
don't
say?
put.
I'm so confused.
Right, I
Oh,
didn't
Jen
put-
said she agrees with him.
I do agree with that. Listen, I'm super open minded. I pride myself on that. It's just certain things like before the younger Jamila, I would let a lot of things slide. And I'm very big on people do make mistakes. And I'm very big on that. You are attending several funerals for the person that you're with. People grow, your mind change. We're not the same woman that we are when we first met. Like we're growing constantly. I'm never gonna hold that against nobody. At the end of the day, it's kind of like be real, be honest. That's my only problem. And I just feel like if I'm not doing certain shit, I don't want my other to be doing certain shit behind my back either. If you want to date other people, say that. Don't be sneaky about it. It would really depend. I feel like different people bring out different yous.
Gotcha.
So if somebody before with the last man, I was so super anti certain something else, but maybe with the new person, it's like maybe you open up my mind to something that I never really considered. I'm willing to give it a try, but it depends on the person. I'm not possessive at all. I love hard, yes. I want you to love me as much as I love you, but I'm not out here telling people what they can and cannot do. That's so I don't want you to think like I'm that person. It's just very much I want to be treated how I'm treating you at the end of the day. And it's important to know the person that you are with. So if I don't, in my mind, I'm not feeling like I'm about to step out on you. I don't want you to feel like you want to step out on me either. And if that's something that you consider, tell me. Give me the option. That's it.
That's
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
even
that's
recall
fair.
certain things, but I say I feel like you're still possessive, and I say that for.
I
a
don't
reason,
think you're
but-
possessive, but I think what I was surprised that you agree with Z on, or maybe that's what I took from it, is when he said, like, you know, you're supposed to be in a relationship, then a marriage, then kids. I know, like, that's something for you. So when he's saying, like, that could not be for everybody, I think you really, you know, we all want things. Like, I might want the kids, not the
Mhm.
marriage, whatever. I was surprised when you said I agree, because that, we all have non-negotiables. But I don't think you're possessive with your love. I don't
Yeah,
think
and my-
possessive. But I think, like you said, as you're growing, you're like, all right, this is what I want. So I'm going to tell you from the jump.
Mhm,
Like, and if
mhm.
you can't do that, then
Wait, so you think that I want marriage?
Yeah.
bad? Like you think that that's my end all be all?
Bad
Um,
is funny.
Yeah, real bad. I think, unless that has changed. But our last
Yeah.
conversation, you were very like
Damn, I wish I could
marriage,
recall.
kids. Yeah.
Oh, we did
It was
have
certain
a
things
When we,
that
it was
you
at
were
my
saying.
house.
At
we had
her
a
house,
conversation
and that was
about
oh, right, because y'all
marriage.
say y'all don't believe in marriage.
No.
We
I know.
no,
No, that's
we-
not what we said.
no.
I never said I don't believe in marriage. I said
did
I
y'all
want a
say?
wedding.
Right, you don't believe in the marriage, you want
But
the
that's just
wedding.
not what I
Dead ass.
believe. I never said I don't believe in it. I'm just like, it is what it is. But to you, you were like, you couldn't
Oh, yeah.
understand why we
Don't believe that marriage works.
no, you couldn't understand why we didn't want that.
Right, exactly.
Cause
Because and y'all reason was because y'all don't have examples of marriages that work. And that's why I was going back and forth with y'all. Like, I don't think that that's true. And I would love to be married before I have kids.
right, and that's
yeah.
what yeah, so I think you're saying that's what I said. Z said that, and that to you is big, like marriage, kids, and all of that. So when he said relationships can be different, it could not look like this. He
Right.
said, "Oh, I agree." I'm like, okay, well,
I do agree with that, but for myself personally, I do still want what I want, but I can agree with that different mindset.
yeah,
Essentially, is what I'm saying.
understood.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
I got one
It
for
ain't for
y'all.
everybody.
I got one for y'all. Going back to y'all was talking about which I guess when we're attracted to women, how that looks. I don't believe that women date based for looks. I believe women are status based and kind of date a man based off of status, because you can be with a guy who's not that attractive and everybody could agree that they're not that attractive. But if they check all the other boxes, they mean something to people, they make a lot of money, they come with certain things, then I think a woman is okay with that rather than just the looks aspect.
I agree with that, at least for me. Like,
but
I don't have a
stand on that
type.
shit.
Before y'all
I
So
don't
you,
have. I
you don't
stand
care how
on-
they look. as
No,
long as they got
I
their
don't
shit
have a
together.
type.
Before y'all answer,
Mhm.
this is true too. I think because I've never heard of this until you guys say it's like, oh, I like my man a little ugly. I don't know what that means, and I've heard that before.
I don't want him to
Medium
be too
ugly.
pretty.
A
medium?
Yeah, but continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've always been like, yeah, status is very important to me. I'm not even gonna say, yeah, financial status is
Mhm.
very important to me, and I'm putting that above like probably everything.
Everything.
So yeah, except height, but
Okay.
it's going above everything else. So
Okay.
yeah, that's very important to me.
Okay.
It used to not be like a thing for me. I feel like I would go for like if I like a person versus like what they have. But as I'm getting older, that shifted for me because I feel like, and this may come off like crazy, but I feel like a relationship is a business decision. Like being with somebody is a business decision. And having children with someone is a business decision because if you have a child or you marry the wrong person, it could really fuck you up in the long run. So for me, yeah, that is important. Like status is important now. I would take that
status.
over. I would take that over financial status. I would take that over looks. I don't want no
I
ugly
mean,
nigga.
yeah. You
But
have to be financially stable
Yeah.
in this day
Yeah.
and age. Mhm.
Yeah.
So y'all not holding
We in our
nobody
late
down.
20s, so
I'm
I'm-
not. I'm not. I'm not. No.
I'm
No.
I'm
That's
that person. I'm
crazy.
holding it down.
Yeah,
I,
I'm
did-
not.
I want to
at this
but
outside
point, like, I'm
my
attracted.
attracted to the mental.
same. Yeah.
Okay.
I always like the funny guys. So like,
What are y'all types? I know Tacita don't have a type. She used to.
Are we
Short
talking
and
about
fat.
I don't
physical?
really have a type
Short?
either.
Not short, tall and fat. You
Oh,
don't have a
about
type
to
either.
say.
Yeah,
you said
physical.
tall
Like
and fat.
because I asked this question.
I'm not dating a fat man.
No,
Oh,
I don't even like that word, but I said it too. I
Overweight,
don't. I
heavy
don't.
man. What do you want to
thick.
call it?
Bigger.
Bigger.
What I was about to say.
Voluptuous.
So this is the thing. Like a lot of women say they don't have a type. I don't know how I could fully agree with that.
I have a personality type.
Have you ever met anyone on Instagram? Anyone of you guys ever? You ever met a person that slid in your DMs y'all never met and y'all like communicated, talked that way, went on a date or whatever?
I have
You
No.
know?
no.
None of y'all?
Facebook?
I
yeah.
think I.
Oh yeah, well yeah,
Like
social
a
media.
social-
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And you don't have a type?
I have a personality type, but look wise,
No. So the Facebook one you met, how did you know his personality type right away?
just by conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you answered him or just by seeing what he said right away and you looked at his picture and you
What do you mean?
when his first message to you,
Mhm.
what was the reason you responded to it?
Damn, this is a minute ago. I'm not really sure, but I think it was based off like how the conversation was flowing. And then looking at the picture, it's like, okay, he's cute.
Okay, there
You
it
don't
is.
have a type either.
Yeah,
I
so
do.
I
That's
think
what I'm saying. Yeah.
no,
I
Oh,
said personality.
oh,
wise.
Just
yeah.
just be
Yeah.
short.
Okay, yeah.
I just feel like everyone has a physical like, oh, this person has to at least look nice.
Oh, of course, it's always.
And that's what I'm
something,
and that's the type. They
but
have to
it's
be
not above.
they have
It's
to
not-
be
It's
physically
not
attractive.
before.
They have to be physically
Finance.
attractive. And I think that's the type. They have to be physically attractive.
Hmm.
It's not about
I
putting
mean,
above.
beauty's
Like,
in the eye to behold,
Right, that
you
too.
said what?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I don't
Back in
believe
the
that.
day, I'm looking at somebody. What you mean? I don't believe that?
That's actually
That's-
great. That's the best one because it's
What?
really up to the person. We see
Exactly.
different
Yeah, but I
things
don't-
and are
What?
attracted to different things in different
What is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
don't
that
believe
that
it.
goes back to what
Okay.
you
I
said,
don't
Z.
think
Like
we
you
talked
could
about
find
no-
a girl that her face ain't all that, but you pick something about her
That I
that you
like.
like.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes the most attractive
And that's
the
his-
guy,
that's
right?
how
The
he
guy,
sees it.
he might not be attractive, but like his personality is what draws you in. And I feel like that
And you
happens
could
to me a
start
lot.
thinking somebody
It's cute.
Yeah,
That's
I was
like
about to
growing
say,
you.
but,
They
but
really have
attractiveness is
qualities.
not just physical.
I've never seen
Right.
I had a
So it
boyfriend
could
that
be
grew
other.
on me.
Attractive is not just
Yeah,
physical.
you could be
Because
attracted
somebody
to a person
growing-
that's
see-
not
I had,
physically
no, I had a
attractive.
boyfriend that grew on me.
Oh, that's
I did
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was getting at. I don't see
Never again.
if I look at you and I see you unattractive, yeah, your personality makes you cool and all that stuff, but that look is always gonna be there for me.
Right.
That's
It's
you,
in
babe.
the eye of you.
and men are physical creatures, visual creatures.
Yeah.
So yeah, so for you, you're saying like you have to look good for me to even attend to you.
Yeah, I want to be in the mode where like y'all say like you grew to
When I was
someone.
young, I
Still-
used to be like,
Yeah,
I
and
cared
I
about my
want to
image.
see those lenses through those lenses for real. Like I just see like oh, she's ugly.
right now, no, I like a little fake type. Dark skin nigga.
You said what?
So I got a little fake type, I guess now.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too. I like a height. I like a beard.
I really
Like-
don't have a type, bro. I'm like, if you line up any of my men's, they don't look alike.
Yeah. That's
all.
what made me
Mine's
think. Yeah,
either,
same.
though.
Look at what Dell doing.
They all short.
You said it. You
Yeah,
said
y'all
it.
kill her. With
Ah!
this.
Now you gotta listen
And it's
to
not
it.
a
They
bad
all under 5'8".
thing. It's
Huh?
not a bad. They're not all under 5'8".
5'8" is
crazy.
crazy.
So how
That's
tall are
crazy.
they?
She was going.
They like
crazy.
5'10".
They
and-
not. They
Yeah,
not.
5'10" and better. Or
Not better. 5'10". No, 5'10" and.
5'7",
No, that's
like
not true. I've
5'10".
dated like 6'1" before.
Oh.
I'm trying
Uh-oh.
to
Heard you.
Don't
I
you-
know you
Top
hit
on
the
them.
six.
That's
My,
cold
but
for
my
you.
type is
That was the
definitely
dweeb.
personality. If you can make me laugh, thank you, Day. You paying attention?
Mhm.
If you can make me laugh, I'm definitely a sucker, and that's my thing. And also, like, we had this conversation already, y'all. Like, what Day said, if you're not in the game, I'm not riding. I'm not being a cheerleader.
if you're
I'm
not
a cheerleader
starting.
because I understand being the underdog, and I'm okay with that. As long as you have a plan and a picture, and I can trust that you're gonna lead and do your best to get where you want, I'm not gonna hold that against you. Like, I'm okay.
But I think that's a woman's thing. Like you're the exception most part, but women do look for financial stability
Right.
more, and men, because men are used to holding down the household. At least the men that I know holding down the household, so they're looking for something else in a woman. But I think that's just.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that
Sa-
either.
yeah, it's
at
just-
all.
Do you think it's something wrong with a man if he's intentionally dating for a woman with status or financial stability?
a brokey. Yeah, it's not wrong.
Leave it. Keep going, cause I'm. What's wrong about that?
What do you mean? You're a man. I'm big on, and this is where
Yeah,
I'm
Is
big
that- is
on-
that that double standard we were talking
It's
about
giving you
earlier?
need to
It
look
might
for
Double
be.
me.
standard?
Yeah, but I have a
Yeah.
lot of doubles, and that's just how I think men are supposed to, support their household financially. I'm big on that, and I think women are like you was just saying the other day to me, like, yo, you always hit it good because you'll get a man who'll support you or at least can support you, and you don't really cook, like you don't really know how to cook and stuff
Not
like that.
domesticated.
Yeah, I'm not as
Oh, no.
domesticated. So it's just like, how dare you want so much? But I told you, I've been learning because that is true. Like, it's like, all right, I can't want something for myself. And if that's something that he wants, I
You
can't.
can't provide.
And I want to
So-
learn. I'm getting older. Like, why would I
So
not
you
know how to
believe in
cook
the
and shit?
stereotype then? Men
Yeah,
are the providers.
stereo me. Yes.
Stereo.
Yes, I do.
Men
They
are the
really run like
providers.
this
You
since,
too,
like,
you as
Yeah,
well.
always.
Like men supposed to be the providers, etc.
So y'all are traditional in that way.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay.
traditional.
I
I
As
used
in the
to
way
do
that I
the
wanna be
I used
married
to
and
do
have
the
kids
50-50
first.
thing, and
Yeah.
it's not for me anymore. So yeah, I do feel like in my next go round, that man has to be a provider. No ifs, ands, or buts.
And you be what?
Not you be what?
A broke.
Passenger princess.
I'm not a brokey.
Right, but that's what
so
I'm saying. When he asks you about a man being that, Tacita called him a brokey, and you said it's given. So if that's what you're looking
no,
for,
he said
Nah, I said
looking for. Repeat what you said. If a man's looking for
status.
Yeah,
But-
dating a woman for status or her being
financially stable, that's weird.
From a man.
Yeah, no, I think
But-
that you need to be looking for a man.
No, right.
That's
so but you're looking for a man to
Not
be
for
that.
me.
No,
Yeah.
no, but you're looking for a man to do that for you, but you can't be called a
The-
brokey because you're a woman.
The thing is, I don't need him to do it for me.
No,
so that's
no,
a
no,
difference.
right.
You're saying that that's a difference.
You did-
So
oh,
you
you're
can't
saying
call
he
me a
needs it.
brokey because
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
'cause
need him
Z
to
said
do it
he's-
for me.
He-
If a man
needs
is
it.
looking,
Okay.
yeah.
So what if he
What
doesn't
if he
need
does?
it?
What if
Yeah.
he's financially stable?
Stable,
So
but
he
Okay.
just don't want to be in a situation
Yeah.
where he have to overextend himself financially.
That's
to do all
fair.
this stuff for a woman.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fair.
That's
okay,
fair.
okay, okay.
That's, yeah, I think
Okay.
that's different because you
Yeah.
said looking for.
Or-
Right. Okay.
Like,
But
it's if-
yeah, that's
yeah.
different. I think that we both. What I'm saying is we both should be financially
Mhm.
stable. I'm not saying like, I'm
Come
not a
save
brokey
me,
at
yeah.
all, or come save me. But I'm saying
Right.
like, I do think I want a man that you got to do better than me.
Right.
So I'm a big deal. So where your money at, brokey, or it's not gonna work, and that's
Sick.
just yeah.
He's sick.
That's just really what it is because I can take care of myself and I want you to be in addition to that. So if you
There's
can't
nothing wrong
add
with
on
that,
to
yeah.
what
At
I'm
all.
doing to myself,
Mm.
and I take care of myself financially very well. So what you doing?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And it's
Like,
great because
this
you have
world
that
would never
standard,
exist
Yeah,
and
if
you
men
don't have
think like
time to
that.
run into the wrong person.
right. And they shouldn't think like that. You're a man.
This world
No,
would
but
never
I feel like
exist.
I feel like
Men
a lot
think
of
like that. This world would never
No,
I'm
exist.
but
not
I-
gonna lie with the whole you're a man you should do like
yeah.
men have like y'all women have ruined us in our
Yeah.
thought process.
You
on a
think
lot of
women? You
things
think women did it,
because-
or men ruin men? Y'all the ones that set the standard for yourself as well. I gotta be the breadwinner. I gotta be that nigga.
Love that.
No, but
And
it's
women
like,
just followed the lead. Like, yeah, actually, you do have to be that. So, do you think it's the women that?
like
that
let's say,
started
let's say
this?
for example like a man
I'm like,
you know y'all
yes,
broke up with a
absolutely.
man or something like that, you know, he's hurt emotionally and he shows his emotion through like hypothetically crying, like the way y'all be going to y'all friends like, girl, this nigga was crying. He need to get it together, like, and y'all make a man feel like they can't even show no emotion or be certain type of ways.
I
That's
don't
and
relate to that at
and then,
all.
and then,
No,
and then
we
we're
don't.
hearing we got to be providers all the time. It's
No,
like,
I
damn.
wanna
I
see you
don't
cry
relate
one
to
time.
that.
No, we.
Show some fucking
No, we're
emotion.
not like that. Like
I was just gonna list a series
Y'all
of
said they
things
got
to
two
where
thi- two
women are
times to
making
come to you.
feel a certain
we
way.
did. He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
y'all
times to
did
come
say
to
that,
y'all.
like,
yeah.
don't-
no,
not
that's
like,
not the same
Nah,
thing.
y'all was like, don't cry to me.
No,
That's
he
like-
said
and y'all
don't
made faces.
share.
No,
It was
no.
so
They-
bad. They
y'all-
And then,
flipped
like, if
it.
y'all
You're
with y'all man, he
dragging
can
it.
ask
You're
y'all for like
dragging
some
it.
bread. He could be like, yo, can I get a
Yeah.
little
Hell
500?
yeah.
I hold 500.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think they cool.
I don't know. Look
Yeah.
at P face. She ain't really.
Oh hell yeah.
It depends on how you act.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
like-
think
it
they cool
don't.
with that.
It don't
It
even
really
depend. You
does.
can
Like,
you
what
can
you-
come to me
I
for
ain't with that
whatever
shit
I
no
can
more.
come to you for.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
hell no, I don't
Okay.
want it to read
Son,
like that, but
I got 3
Come to
fucking
me.
jobs. I'm a hustler, nigga.
She said, son.
We gonna build, and then I'm gonna fall the fuck back. That's my plan. That's what I want.
What was your question again? You asked. You said, and I said I had an answer, but Z was speaking just now.
they set the tone for that.
Oh, right. Z said women have ruined men. My thing
Mhm.
is, did we or did we just follow the lead that y'all started? Did men ruin men?
I think they're equally responsible.
Men ruin it.
Con-
They
men is
always
con-
ruin
a lot of
things.
men are convinced I got to get to the bag so I can have the bitch that I want.
Right. A lot of y'all can't even
Women-
actively be in a relationship unless you got your shit together. So
Is there
Yeah,
something
I
wrong
I have a
with that?
question. I
that's
have
how
a
it
question
should
about
be.
that.
I don't think there's
100%.
nothing wrong
I
with
think
that.
that's
Yeah,
how it
I
should
don't know.
be.
I don't
shit.
think
I
there's
like
nothing wrong with that. I'm
exactly
just
what
saying
you
that
said. I
that's
like
true.
that.
But who said that? Who set that tone? Was it the woman or was it the man?
I
feel
think a
lot
little
of
bit of both in
questions-
that as
yeah,
well.
I feel a
because
lot
a
of
woman
questions that we're
doesn't
asking
even want a
ourselves
man.
is
Yeah.
really both answers to both
think it's
sides. It could go
tradition,
both
though.
ways. Yeah.
Mm.
Like y'all saying the men should be providers. The thing about women and men, it's not a lot of men out here. Like I know me and Z. Let's take y'all. We're not checking for anyone and be like, oh, we're more lenient to accept you as you are instead of women.
I had that as a question.
You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We're more lenient to accept you guys. Like Tacita can't cook, Melissa can't cook. You know what I'm saying? And it's never a downer. It's really not a downer. It is we go. But who's to say you show up at the door with a man and y'all have what y'all call them non-negotiables?
Mhm.
I don't really. Some men have it, of course, but every circle around me, it's like it's not like, oh, if they do this or don't do that, it's clipped.
It's clipped.
Y'all are so that's why when he say women, it's because of that. It's because y'all invented non-negotiables. I swear to you. If no one is telling me a man made that word up, y'all did that and wrote it to Webster in an email. Put that in here.
Not even.
Because that's why. So when he said y'all ruined us, it's because of stuff like that. Yeah, you can't show up to my door
I think we
without a
need to-
hairline.
Now niggas fixing their hairlines.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
They going to,
You know what I'm saying?
Now y'all trying to
And
be
we,
too feminine
like,
and doing what we do.
Yeah, but no,
cooking part-
who started that though? Because
Started
I feel like there's so many men that are like looking for women that have their finances together because they want helpmates.
helpmates.
And they want to be
Crazy.
passenger princesses. They want to they want flowers. Like what? Like when did
Oh, I didn't know
all
men
of
want
this?
flowers,
Yes.
bro.
That was a big thing.
That was a
When
big
did all of
thing.
this start? Like
That
what?
was in the-
Well, I think it became when women wanted everything to be equal. So we just said, okay, let's really be equal. Let's
Who?
really
I didn't
be
ask
equal.
for that.
Yeah, but
I didn't
that's how
ask
the
for that.
world is moving.
I
Let's
do want
really be
it to
equal.
be
Valentine's
equal.
Day, get
Just
me
my
something too.
terms.
Because I always was under impression Valentine's Day is only for women. But now get me a gift as well.
Yeah, that's not an only woman. Yeah, how do y'all feel about that? That's
Yeah.
not only a day
is.
for women.
I
It
don't
is.
think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's what
I
type?
do.
How?
I don't
You've
think so.
always said that
Yo,
though.
but
You've
why do-
always
why-
said that.
Maybe
Why
because
men
of
wanna
Pink
sell-
and
like-
Cupid is a man is weird. Crazy.
Because he's bringing the gift to the
Yeah,
woman.
Is he a man or is he a big boy in a diaper?
Yeah, he is a big boy in the diaper. What's your boy? He's gonna be a man.
He might.
Yeah, but
Nowadays,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all created
never
Either
know.
way, that is a day. It's
So
a
you
day
want a
of
gift?
love.
Day of love.
So do you want a gift?
Not
on
day of love for
do
women
you want
only.
A gift on Valentine's?
If I should get you a gift,
See?
yes, you
See?
should get me a gift. Do I want flowers?
Yeah.
No,
Don't get me
exactly.
flowers.
You're
Oh, not
reciprocating.
flowers. I
Get me some all white
Get me
forces.
something.
Some
Right.
forces.
Get me something.
Give me
I
some
mean, I
ups.
I think
have.
that's
I'm
fair.
just
Yeah,
saying,
give me
don't
some
expect
ups.
it. Like
me
when
some ups.
I'll expect
I
it.
think
I'll
That's my
expect
thing,
it because I'm a
too,
woman.
yeah.
I don't want you to expect it from me. Just let me do it because I want to,
Damn.
which I have before. But I'm just saying, like, why
So
would
you
you
could have-
expect a gift on? Yes,
So you can have expectations, but he can't.
yes,
Damn.
I can.
Okay.
If you don't
I
give me a
respect
gift
it.
on Valentine's Day and I got you one,
Yeah.
just wait till
But you
next
see
year.
me, that's been that's
That person.
me though. And I've never felt the way because, like I said, I'm not petty, so I'll get the Valentine's Day gift. I do the little 1-2, and it's all fun and games and it's all cool. I'm really not like I'm.
I
pussy,
be
she
telling,
said,
De-
so.
like, I really text Dell and just be like, "Oh, just get Melissa some flowers today." And he don't be you don't be saying why I'll do that because I just feel like some stuff is just like for women, but now because it's weird that I've done it before, but not often. Come on,
Just
then.
get some
I
forces.
dealt
You
with
could never
that.
go wrong
Yeah,
with
nah,
some
I
all
don't-
white ups, lows.
How much is that? I'm good.
Like
I dealt with that
Yeah,
in my
200
last
for
relationship.
Nah,
That's
no,
crazy.
it's 110.
To where
Oh,
she
I could
felt
do
like
110.
Valentine's Day was a one-sided holiday.
You
And
never-
guess what? That holiday was over in that relationship. Because if you think that
I just
already
love
I'm
you.
taking care of you or doing all these other
Yeah, I
things,
don't
I
think
need
that's
one more
cool.
day to celebrate you, you're bugging.
Yeah.
You're bugging.
Yeah.
That's fair though.
That's
I'm just
fair.
saying that's
Yeah.
super fair though.
For sure.
And I
agree.
think that's what people don't realize. It's like, all right, I'll do it if I want to. You do it because you should.
I don't think we get enough credit for our patience.
Snap, brother.
Oh,
the
man.
producer just said what?
Right, like what?
She been talking this whole
I think
time. I gotta pull up a
Delroy just
chair.
been making a lot
Yeah.
of good points, man.
Come on,
and
George.
we
I
don't get
don't
enough
think that
credit
has
for our
anything to
patience.
do with patience, though.
Listen to what you just said
What
Patience.
about the gift?
about everything. Treasure me.
I didn't even say
That's
that
what it
word.
comes off as. Treasure me, and I'll see what I can do.
No,
Okay.
That's what it,
Yeah.
and that's the acceptance we have to have. A man has, you know how many patience has to deal with this woman?
not with this woman.
Seriously though, treasure me.
I'm the prize.
Be on, okay.
Bro.
And when a man show up at his door,
Yo, and really, nah.
And when
hold
the
on,
man
hold
show
on,
up
hold on,
at
hold
all
on.
of y'all
Talking about
door-
the prize, we're the prize, and we're not told that enough, and we've been
And
bugging.
that's-
And that's what I try to teach my young.
Whoa,
Y'all are-
wait.
We the prize. Look, why we're the
Oh,
prize?
Lord,
Y'all
where
even
did
looking
this
at us
go?
like y'all looking at us like
providers.
the provider.
No, don't say no. You guys are prize. I'm
Yeah, whoever
did- who
said that
told
men
y'all
are
y'all
not
were
prize. See, that's a different
It just
type
feels
of
that way
mindset.
I'm gonna
sometimes.
tell you
as
why
a
we
man.
are
You have to be
Or
in
not.
competition all
Right.
the time.
Right.
No, no, no.
Exactly. That's the problem.
You're the prize.
I'm the
Why
prize.
y'all like this? This is what we talking about. about.
Right.
What are you
So wait,
Why
do you
y'all
think-
Good
niggas
title.
like
But
who
Pete,
I'm gonna
told
tell
y'all
you
that?
why these N words like this.
Del do not say nigga, guys. Go ahead.
Because
Mhm.
we are the prize because y'all feel like y'all not equal to us.
Say more.
Why do y'all want to be equal to something that
Oh,
y'all feel is
I
not?
don't want to be equal though.
it's we never.
You said you just say.
But
show-
why
see
does
the-
anybody have to be the prize? Like,
Nah, we.
Well, no, I agree with that, but I'm just saying for the sake of conversation, you say show up as you say. You know you're doing something special with yourself and yourself as a being. So you meet a man, you know your standard is this high. He has to be this high, right?
Mhm.
So if you meet someone this way and you're still here, right?
Mhm.
Would you let him come down? Or you,
Hell no, don't
wait,
ever. Nah, I
right,
want to level
right,
me up.
exactly.
That's big for me though.
but how can the level up happen if he thinks the way you think?
What
if
do
he's
you
quick to dismiss you and
If
think
he's
that you're
quick
the
to
brokey.
dismiss you
and then,
because
but then he does have his standards. It's like he don't want to
I
level
don't
me up.
think that's
But that,
standards. I
it
think you gotta
is.
accept people
But
as
men
they
do
are.
operate
but
that way.
yeah,
too,
like, let's
Del.
be
Yeah,
for
but I
real,
feel
though.
like y'all did it first.
Probably,
This
and
is
that's what
not-
she's saying. It's not a
This
competition.
is not a competition.
But if you're up here and I'm down here and you don't want to help me get to you, then that's fine. Then we're not P's word aligned. And that's cool. I'm going to have to respect that. But if a man is up here and I'm up here, I would think he would want to be like, all right, let me help you do
But
this.
you
let me
said
help
you wouldn't do that to someone lower. That's my point.
But
you
that
wouldn't
just,
do
even
it.
when you look at
You wouldn't
a
do it.
lot of
That's my
celebrity
point.
relationships.
What's lower? You could be
What's
like
lower?
here.
Nah,
Here's
nah.
crazy. You could be a little, we could
when,
be here.
when you
There's
look
so
at
many
celebrity
components,
relationships,
Yeah, it's
Thank
so-
you.
yeah,
a
It's so
guy,
much.
a guy who has money will date a woman who
Facts.
has nothing
Yeah.
and help,
Yeah.
elevate her, do
Yeah,
whatever.
that's true.
The women who are high in social status and have the money,
That's true.
I don't see them too much just going for a
Right.
regular guy.
Like
Regular guys
Oprah
can't
still
even
didn't
get
marry
next to them.
Stedman.
Son,
But
stop
listen,
it.
traditionally, right? Look, let's go back because y'all want to compete in all this. But traditionally, that was the household structure, right,
Of course.
of the family. Women, we stay home, we take care, whatever.
Mhm.
Men are outside providing.
Mhm.
It's always been that way.
Okay.
Then yes, so throughout the years, now women are starting to take on those roles.
Mhm.
Which was probably set up for us to do that and break up our families and all that other shit. We're not gonna get into that. So why is it a problem that y'all are still expected to provide? Although now you might have a partner who can help. Like I'm okay with being a team player.
Right.
We just don't live in those times no more.
No. So
Mhm.
this is
Women
I don't
staying
think-
home,
right.
taking care
No,
of kids. People
no,
is not even
understand
having
that,
big
but-
families
Big
no
families
more.
no
The
more.
women is outside with us all
So
the
now that
time.
means y'all role. So that means y'all role change.
No. So my
Nah.
problem is I don't think it became a problem. I just think women view chivalry as one way.
Mm.
That's my
Okay.
problem.
I
That's
think the
always
women
been
that
my
y'all around, because I don't.
Okay.
No.
I-
I'm
like a
sitting
general-
around to see this.
Oh,
You know-
potential. Go ahead.
I think y'all pick, which is okay. You're picking at me saying one thing, because I did say we had a conversation about that, and I've also always said that I am a team player. But a build up, what you just said, that was a good thing to show me. Like I don't know if I'm there yet, and maybe that's just something I don't want to work on it. It's not something I want to work on. It's something I'll note about myself and be like, damn, I'm too late in the game to work on it. It's cool. So you could meet me at my level, and that's it. And hopefully I meet you at yours. And
We
if
rise
not,
together.
yeah, let's
it's
rise
like your
together.
favorite movie.
Think,
Like a man.
think.
Yep.
Oh,
She met
yeah,
him
she-
mhm.
at the end.
Yeah, she went back. Yeah, see,
Mhm.
I went even went on a date, but we.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like-
chivalry is just a woman's thing, though.
No,
but I,
yeah, but
I
some
don't.
some do, yeah.
I
Some
don't.
think it's one sided.
But
Only
I-
women say chivalry ain't. You know what I'm saying?
but I
Opening
do
the
agree with
door,
your okay.
do my laundry.
I want Valentine's Day for
What
both
y'all-
of
what
us.
y'all
That's
niggas
cool
want?
too. Yeah, what y'all want on Valentine's Day? Air Force Ones?
I
Dell
would-
said some
Yeah, what
ones.
you want? Some color?
I just think it's a thought.
It's a thought.
Honestly,
Go.
I
There's
just
no
brought up. I just brought up Air
something I
Force.
need.
Oh,
Something you
cologne.
know I need is nice.
Yeah, like-
It's cool. Little pair of sneakers is
I'm so
nice.
happy I won't be here
Earrings.
for Valentine's Day.
That's
Oh yeah,
mad.
you out, but still
I'll start next year.
Nice.
tough.
Yeah, I
Well,
also
okay.
cancel. I cancel Valentine's Day this year too.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I don't want to
Valentine's Day is
celebrate
canceled.
for sure. I did have a question though, but I feel like y'all answered it already. I have here like potential. We talked about how like women are more prone to like stick around. I guess depending on the woman, like stick around to see their guy like build up and get to what he wants. But then my follow up is like, which I answered it already. You
Was
said
it?
that you're like willing to stay around with a girl who's still trying to like find herself.
Mm.
But,
Thinking
but
for potential is so tough though, because like
Okay,
Potential
yeah.
means like it hasn't happened yet, and
Right.
And it
you
might
could
not.
see all
Okay.
these great things in somebody
It's
and
a
think that
vision,
one
yeah.
day that they're gonna do all of these things, and
It's
you
unrealistic.
keep dating the same person and they're not
Mhm.
changing.
So you wouldn't date someone based off potential?
That's tough. I don't think so. You got to show a little more than
little more
than just some surface level potential that I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
one day, because of me and all the
Mhm.
things I can do for you, that I can build you up. I have to see a little more of you being able to do things.
Yo,
for
honestly,
yourself,
some of
I
these
guess.
words and looking into dating, I've never really. I don't even know what dating for potential or how. I'm trying to put my mind there how that would look. You know what I'm saying? So one of my coworkers, he's on this dating app, right?
Mhm.
And then he's showing me all his potentials and showing me, and I'm literally I'm laughing, right? Because the women he's showing me, it says don't show up if you ain't. It
Mm.
say this is her like
In
bio.
the bio.
It say what's the other one? Looking for a serious relationship, looking for a serious, and I'm confused.
That's so
Yeah, to put
tacky. Oh,
I don't understand that. So like that's scaring the men off.
it is.
Like
Mm.
if
And it's
you
also
I helped
getting the
somebody fix
people
their
who
profile before.
are fit those descriptions, they know where to pull up.
no
You said it right
because
there.
you already
So it's
said what
I
you
feel I
want.
feel
It
mixed
could
ways
go
on a
both
dating
I'm gonna
ways.
tell you
It
why I
helps
hate
you
what you
to
it.
there
weed out
for?
people to waste your
No,
time.
I
no.
think
This is
it's
why I
more
dislike it
scary.
because
It's more scary
let's say
for me
we
too.
on the street, he see that same woman, he be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Tim." His name is Tim. "Hey, what's up? I'm Tim." Um, she goes, "Hey, I'm Donna. I'm looking for a serious relationship." How would that
That's a
come
turn
across?
off.
Yeah, but I also get.
You see
Well,
what I'm
you told
saying?
me from the door I'm gonna leave.
I'm
now.
not looking for that. I'm out.
Yeah.
Right.
So it goes
Yeah,
both
it's
ways.
It's a no.
I
that's
think-
that. That's
I
not the
don't
same
think
thing. You
the
walking down the
initial
street
interaction should
introducing
be that.
yourself versus you're on a dating app to date.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
looking.
to
But
date,
dating,
dating and
not
serious
serious.
relationship is
No,
two.
you're
But
dating to
dating people are on dating apps for different reasons. So you
Right.
should specify what
What
that
you
reason
want.
No,
is.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
If you're on a dating app to hook up, you should say you're on a. I'm just here to.
I
I'm just
think
here to
Looking
fuck.
for hookup.
I think,
Like-
I think you lose the substance of building because you
Yeah.
just stopped at the door of someone that could have been no relationship here or that you've had started with right away. I want you to be this person.
I get what
And I
you're.
think that's
I
getting
get
lost.
what you're
That's it.
saying.
Yeah.
But the
Some
reason
people
why
do.
I
Yeah,
disagree
probably.
is I feel like a lot of people end up in situations
That they
be-
should be.
that they shouldn't be in because they didn't communicate what they wanted.
Okay, yeah, I
Mhm.
could. I
They
could
wasn't
see that
upfront
side
from
too.
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see that. I could see that as
Mhm.
well. Okay.
Now here we are.
Right.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's
3
true,
years
too.
in trying to change each other.
That's true.
I mean,
that's
extreme,
very
but
true. I've been there before too. So yeah,
People,
it's just like
people
all right.
aren't. Some motherfuckers don't even know what they want. So
Yeah.
I get
That's
it, but
another thing.
Mhm.
So
But
yeah.
you shouldn't be. I feel like at that point you should maybe not be looking. You shouldn't be dating. Figure out yourself. Figure out what you want.
Before you date.
So
Yeah, before you drag somebody into that.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Any other questions, y'all?
You got another one?
I was just gonna go back to the conversation we was having in
I'm
the
waiting
car
for
about
P.
right.
about double standards.
Yeah, about I mean, we've been talking about double standards this whole time. I feel like this conversation lended to that. But we were talking about Drea and her 21-year-old boyfriend.
Oh.
And we was saying like,
We spoke
We
about
was talking
that
about that too.
right, like, is it a problem? Are we in the uproar because of how much more years she is than her boyfriend? And when men do it, why is it such a big deal? Or is it even a big deal? When the guy is
Quick
like,
stat.
yes,
What we just
Mhm.
learned.
So we just learned that women mature
About 11 years.
11 years faster
Yep.
I
than
think
men. So
we reach our maturity around like
32?
34,
oh,
32,
32.
and men 43.
43.
Wow.
that's why I said at the
So
beginning
a
of the
woman,
Mhm.
yeah.
well, how old is she?
39, I
39.
think.
With a boy
Who's her
21
son's
years
age?
old.
Technically
Old?
10.
She's pregnant,
Right.
right?
Is
That's
That's
what
what
they
they're
don't know yet.
saying.
Oh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But
That's why I was saying at the beginning, like somebody told me men don't hit their peak selves until they 45.
yeah, well,
And I
Mhm.
couldn't believe it.
It
so
makes sense though. I mean,
you really
a lot of dudes.
y'all in y'all 20s right now. We grown ass women.
Right.
Talking to 20-year-olds.
But then guys like
That's
me and
true.
Dell think like we're ahead of our time.
Way ahead of our time. Because all y'all said to me was BS.
Statistically, that's what it says.
No.
Same.
Well,
Yeah.
it's for sure a double standard in
Everything.
every single thing. And the biggest thing about double standard, I agree with, like, it is what it is. Like, I
Mhm.
agree with the fact that this might sound bad, but it's no instance of life in women could be equal to men.
Right.
It's impossible to happen.
I don't
Like,
think it should be.
right, you see what I'm saying? So you
We
can't
have
say
different
that because
roles.
people get difficult. Like
Mm.
Dave Chappelle is my favorite comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and he always opened up my mind to like stuff like that. There's no way you could say a women basketball player should be playing in the NBA. It's like that's what you're talking about. The same work level.
It's always going to be
It's
different.
always
It
right.
is.
And when
Yeah.
you understand that, it's
Which is double.
But what
standard.
about
It's
pay?
a thing.
Do they not get paid the same amount as?
no. They
But
can't
why not?
because they don't.
Well,
Not a
when
lot
you-
of people
when you,
watch
when you,
NBA
when you just
games.
when you look at
I
this
think.
mathematically
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the revenue that
Yes.
NBA players bring
Mhm.
in, the amount of people
The
that are at the
views.
games, the
Mhm.
amount of
Mhm.
viewership, the jersey sales, that so many aspects
Yeah.
go into it that on the women's side it's not the same. They don't have
the
as many
level of
people
support.
coming
So-
to the games. They're not bringing in as much. So they can't get paid. The TV deals are structured differently.
Gotcha.
So they can't get paid as much. And I even
Mhm.
feel like, I mean, not taking anything away from them, because if you really watch basketball, you can see like the women's game.
growing.
It's growing,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are really skilled.
Yeah, they talented.
Versus like the NBA, I mean, maybe the women can't dunk and stuff. People are excited of highlights, like
Yeah.
people dunking, athleticism, and things like that. You see in the NBA, you're just not going to see that in the WNBA.
Yeah.
But I know them being basketball players, they should have a better understanding of how things work, and sometimes they're just being women at this.
Yeah,
point. It's
and-
not fair.
Yeah.
It should be
But
equal.
you know why it's not fair? Like women, like it's so crazy with the WNBA. Some of the best players in college for women are just staying in college because they make more money in
Mm.
college
right now.
college.
Mhm.
I never knew that.
Yeah, like it just started happening. Like Angel Reese,
Like Angel Reese
Caitlin
is getting
Clark,
that back.
and Juju Watkins. She's a freshman in college right now. She'll be ridiculously making like $5 million probably next year in
Mhm.
college,
Mhm.
based on how talented and skilled she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Wait, running back to the double standard, Marcus Houston was dating a kid. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
got a lot of flack for that too, though.
He did.
but
But these
more than
women
you
ain't
think
getting no
Drea-
flack right now.
think
When y'all
more
saw
than
Lil
Drake.
Duval post, it's a bunch of women out here dating younger dudes.
I'm not with
It wasn't
I'm
just
not-
Drake.
I'm with it.
I'm
On
di-
both
I'm disgusted
sides.
by
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Either
on
way.
So
both
what's the
sides.
youngest y'all going on dating?
Good
Son, a
question.
21-year-old tried to bag me. I walked away. Like,
I'm
you
not
But
dating
what's your
nobody younger
youngest?
than
When
me.
did you walk away?
I don't
After
even
he
wanna-
said his age?
I asked him. I'm like,
Oh.
Even a 21-year-old making 200 million run
Nah.
down on y'all,
Nah,
y'all
it's
still
money-
turning the other way?
Yeah,
That's
and
interesting.
he mad cute and flies out. I'm like, boy,
the 21-year-old.
goodbye.
21 is OD.
Yeah.
I'm like, goodbye. Link me
I don't
later,
think
maybe.
I would date.
What's
Like,
later?
yeah,
What, right? What the
It
age
gets
gap is
worse.
still gonna stay?
Wait,
I'm
how
like
old
50.
are you, P?
50. You know
Don't-
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just add 5 to what you said. How old are you?
You
What?
gonna add 5.
She's old. It's
I'm
crazy.
25.
I bet. I love that from you.
Yeah, I don't think I would date younger.
Nah, I can't. I
Yeah,
think
probably
I
not.
dated 2 years younger than me.
And that was crazy.
Never again.
Yeah.
So-
Well, what was bad about it?
I don't even want to get into it. Man.
Let
But the
me ask y'all a
mindset was really
question.
different.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what's weird about all of this. You
Well,
dated younger twice, all of the
said
time.
once.
Once. All the time been older.
And no difference.
You single.
No difference.
No difference.
Oh, I'm not calling no
Good
you
fucking
single.
point. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna give you that one.
Ain't no
Like,
you
Like-
single like that. You don't know what she doing.
Right.
she's still single.
I'm
That's
not
true.
single actually.
So look at you.
Red flag.
My bad.
I
I
don't
did
know
the-
about that because you had to push her to that, and
Who,
she was
me?
just gonna let the
Nah,
single
I'm
rock
just saying you
before
ain't
that,
about to be
so
like
I
you
don't
still
know.
single. Like that's a choice.
Nah,
Mm.
but that was a good point though.
I
like
agree
that
with
he was
all of
giving
y'all.
him-
I agree with
No,
any
not the
women that
single
are
shit.
single.
I'm not giving him the single
Yeah,
thing,
I'm
but
not
just
giving it.
understanding like you've been with older dudes, younger dudes. It's all the same
you
shit.
still-
Men and
yeah.
men. It is what it is. You know.
I
Yeah.
agree with this point too. Any woman that is single or not fully dating, it's a choice. Because y'all are, like I told you, y'all are the cream of the crop. Y'all are the sought after, y'all are the most wanted. And back to the beginning, this is why when y'all cheat, it hurt more because y'all cheat with
Feelings,
feelings.
emotions.
I do.
An
I'm
intent
cheating,
to
I'm
hurt.
I'm
Or you
in
did
love.
that, it's usually like a revenge game. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh no, I don't.
watch this.
I seen
Petty?
him playing.
Nah, I don't
I seen
know.
him playing.
We don't
I'm
do
about
that.
to play.
They
Let's
trying to
see
be
who
petty with
wins.
they
Playing with my
pussy.
pussy like that.
Right,
is
that's
crazy.
Yeah.
weird.
No, see, I didn't say that. I didn't say that crazy.
So what
It's
you
a
tell me? Hold
kiss.
on. And none of y'all have cheated?
I
You
haven't.
took- oh,
Yeah, we've
we-
cheated
oh, we
before,
No,
but
we didn't
I,
talk about that
I
here.
said
I
I
didn't know.
didn't-
we talked about
Y'all
last
asked
time.
us. I didn't know any
No,
of
we
you were
didn't. We
cheating.
didn't drop that episode.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we didn't drop it yet.
So-
I've never cheated.
I said I was notorious for cheating.
I-
Let's go down the line.
At one
I got
point.
something.
I used to say I've never cheated, but then I realized that I've cheated emotionally. Nothing
Okay.
physical though.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I've
You
never
said
You're
you
just
never cheated.
never cheated at all.
Nah.
I used to be-
Nothing. Not
used to
even
be
like.
wild.
We had
really-
this conversation already.
She really be on her shit. She said she never cheated. Respect.
Nah, what? Nah, come on, bro. Stop playing with me.
No,
But she's sticking by it too. But we had the conversation. We came to the
Yeah, we
conclusion
came-
that you low key did.
Oh, y'all, yeah.
That you
did.
low key did.
This ain't no snitch. Listen. Listen to me. Listen to me and we'll listen here good. Cheating is for a woman, is not physical. I agree with that aspect. But homegirl, stop it. And
I never cheated.
okay.
Okay.
You
Next,
want to keep it next?
she can edit, right?
She-
All right.
She
That's
can-
what she here for.
Go ahead, P.
I said this. Y'all gonna see that episode. I was notorious for cheating. I used to be wild. when I was younger.
Notorious
Yeah.
cheater. Holy
I
shit,
was
P.
wildin'.
I
But
never
the
would've
point
thought.
is, though,
Well,
you
Jamila,
said
gotta
women cheat.
answer.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, definitely is crazy.
But wait, before y'all
But you
even
said
go,
no because
I
you
need
said
to
you
know
said
a
women
little
cheat
bit
for
more about the.
vengeance.
Right, I was about to say I need to know a little
And
bit
what
more
Jay
about
was
the
saying is
intent.
like
Why?
we don't cheat for vengeance or play because
Right.
you're playing with your if you physically cheated. You know what I'm saying? Like who has time
Cheating
to
is
do
not
that?
only physical.
Yeah, right,
Right.
right. Of course not.
Right.
Correct.
I've
It's-
definitely
it could be-
100%.
yeah.
Could be
cheated.
So have
going on.
y'all cheated to like get revenge, or this
Could
was
be
genuinely
going on.
like
No.
No.
something y'all wanted
I've
to do on
cheated
y'all own?
trying, like thinking that at one point it was gonna help me get over a person,
Okay.
and that was a lesson learned.
While
That
you was
shit
in a
don't work.
relationship,
I was trying to like get out of it.
weed out. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Like cheating could be going on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
for
a little
sure.
1-2.
Yeah,
Oh,
out of
yeah.
boredom.
No.
So
Right.
But it
I've
was
never
never
done that.
it was
Fine cheating.
out of boredom, but it was never to like ha ha out. You're gonna find out and hopefully this makes you act right.
Why cheating
I did it
going
for
on a
myself,
date?
not for that
Hmm?
person.
Why is cheating?
You
going
say
on
you
a date?
going on a
cheated
date.
for yourself, not
Yeah.
for that person.
You said
And that's
what,
been
P?
holding myself accountable too.
Going on a date is cheating.
Yeah. If you have a
Oh.
boyfriend,
Well, hold
right?
on. I was just about to say, if your boyfriend went
Mm.
out on a date, I'm guessing.
Not
it
even
Yeah,
was
that.
just
you know
okay.
that.
Like while you're on that date, if he call you, can you answer?
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Because the other person
Because you can answer because the
knows.
other person
You
knows.
said-
So I've heard. So I've heard.
Let me use
You
this.
can
doing that?
answer because
Okay,
the date knows.
Because he already knows that.
Duh. Duh, because of. the
Oh,
story
okay.
I've heard.
Or you keep it real. You keep it real with your date. Like, yo, I got a
Yo.
boyfriend, but I'm.
I was
was
mad.
never
I was
cheating,
mad young.
but-
I was.
So I
young.
never
I don't
cheated?
play with people like that. But
No,
Huh?
she didn't say she never cheated.
no, I
She
was
said
I
no.
own my
Yeah.
shit.
That went over your head.
Oh, I never. Oh.
Or you saying, oh, so that means you never cheated.
No, he
I never cheated.
He's
based
trying to
on
throw
P said.
shade.
Right.
He's trying to throw shade
That's
over
not
here.
Why? Because you only went on dates.
P
Yeah, he's
said
trying to throw
if-
shade.
Going on dates
I
is
was just
cheating?
no,
Yeah.
P said if you go on and the dude know it ain't cheating.
Yeah, we hanging out. What's up? What
If-
if,
Oh, Pete
what if I
said
go on a
that?
date and I don't like him? We just going on a date.
Nah, I'm not giving P that.
What if we go on a date?
That's still cheating.
On some friendship.
Because your boyfriend doesn't
Because
know.
that nigga mad secure at the time. So I couldn't tell him.
I feel you.
Nah, I'm cheating.
And it's
I
just
just
a
want to hang
date.
out with my boy. Like,
Yeah, so my boy is.
That's
crazy.
not a date then.
It is a date.
I mean, a
Or
date
call
is a
to
date.
Cedar.
Is
Call
it your
Jamila.
boy as
When we
in your
go out, we
friend?
on a date.
Right.
Pig,
Like,
you know,
Ooh,
we
P,
Oh,
no,
not
I
you.
see.
All right. See,
Come
P,
on,
last,
come
last
on.
episode
This where
I
the
was
notorious shit
trying to
come
be
in.
on your side saying you recovering, but this don't sound real
Nah,
recovery to me.
deadass.
Notorious
cheat in-
cheater is still like.
Next
All
level.
right, so like,
That's one of my biggest takeaways.
One of my
from
first
this
relationships-
pod.
I wasn't happy, so I always had like a side nigga, and then I evolved from there. I was super apologetic too. I don't want to hurt nobody like that. So then I got in my next situation, and I cheated to thinking that it was gonna help me get over him, and it didn't, and that was it. I never cheated after that.
Get over the side dude.
No, get over the
Um,
douche.
we
The
jumped-
main dude.
We jumped ships. Yeah, I was with somebody. We was going through a lot, but he still had an attachment,
Got you.
and it was a little hard. So I
Got
thought
you. Yeah.
fucking somebody else and being involved with somebody else was gonna help,
Sick.
and it did.
It
So,
be like
I
that
learned.
though.
That was it.
Lesson learned.
Anyone have another question? I
After
had
that,
one
no
more
cheating.
question.
It don't be like that.
It does
It
be
does
like
though.
that.
A lot of women
Women
have
cheat
that
for that reason. You
experience,
just
like,
said
and
women
a
are
lot
petty.
a lot of women still believe that that works. I'm glad that I was able to do it once and realize, okay, that shit
It's not
work.
for you, right?
It don't work. You know what I mean? Well, maybe for some.
And it's what
What it-
people.
I got a question to ask you, Jamila
What if,
question.
what if, like, hypothetically, your dude wants you, like, he into feet and shit. He wants you to lick his toes. You're like, hell no, that's crazy. But he got a joint ready to eat the toes up. Like y'all letting him go do that because you won't do it, or you just like, nah, you gotta live with that,
gotta
bro.
live
I'm not
with
touching
that.
them toes, and that's that.
That's
Licking
something
your
you gotta
toes.
I
live.
just,
He just
that was
wanted to
the,
use
that was
something.
just, I just wanted to use something.
This
But I don't
Something
know.
that we
It's something
yeah.
else that if it's something you won't
Damn,
do,
that just
you were
brought
cool
me
with him
back to
stepping out to
surface
get that
now.
somewhere else.
This
You be
goes to the
looking-
first episode
Nah.
where I don't know who it was. It's like they man can't vent to them.
That was the first.
They
That's
was
what's
like
up.
they was like go somewhere else and don't.
They'll
No,
trying to make us look like we-
I'm good
we just-
with venting.
Y'all said
Yeah,
it.
we
I'm trying to
said
make
that
y'all
there's
look
a
like y'all.
limit. It's a limit.
There's a limit.
It's a limit to
You should not be coming to your
everything.
woman complaining
Come
about
on.
everything or
Besides Jamila, but it's a limit, Della. You
so yeah. Don't bring me down, nigga.
Do you guys need
mean,
that in
what?
your relationship from your woman to know that you can go to her about everything?
No,
And
no.
would you take that
No, so,
opportunity to go to your woman
Yeah,
about
do you?
everything?
I need a safe space to get my shit off.
Yeah, so with me too, it's like
Different show.
I have an ego, so some stuff I go through it alone. There's a lot of stuff I deal with it in my own because I have a problem talking to someone and to notice. At first, I really, I gotta understand your response, and I need full details and everything. Full details of everything. So when I got out of that, it's like I have an ego. So sometimes if I'm going through something, I gotta deal with that myself. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. It could be wrong because that person could be the one you're listening to, but it's just me. That's what I come with
Okay.
that.
But
Got
what
it.
y'all
I
saying
think-
as far as venting is not like acceptable.
Yeah, you
I
know,
No,
mean,
you
and-
so
venting is
yeah, you
venting.
saying get your shit off, like, you know, you need to talk to your girl. That's different. I just don't want no naggy ass Nancy like complaining all
About
the time
everything.
about
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bringing me your problems, like
That's fair.
be the man.
I don't think
dude.
it's fair, but
come with
Handle
solutions.
that
That's fair
sometimes
too,
is
because
what
for
I
me,
said.
if I'm
solution
dealing with a
based.
woman too, I also don't want everything like, damn, you always got a problem.
I
What's,
told-
what's
Yeah.
up with you?
Thank you.
I told
I
Tasita
get
it's
that.
not fair
Sit with
until
yourself and
they
handle
go
that, babe.
they go nagging to another woman.
He did say that.
Say that
What
one
you
more
mean?
time.
Then they
Like,
gonna go
you-
tell it to another woman.
Right.
So as the
Hopefully you just tell it to your man. Like
yeah,
Where
right.
are your friends? is
But
what we
maybe
said.
no, because sometimes
It's certain
you can't,
conversations.
it's certain
that as men,
conversations.
But you
you
know what?
also
Because your
don't
men are
always-
y'all
Talk
sometimes
to your
pretty big
mama.
ass babies. Y'all don't want that coddling from y'all ladies. Sometimes.
Nah, not even a coddling. Just be like, I see,
all right,
I
baby.
hear you,
You-
honey.
Why does it
Honey.
have to be like, oh, right away because you can't tell your girl, you got to go tell another woman? It could be you don't got
Men,
sisters, you
that's-
don't got a mother. Like it could be
Some
another
people don't
woman
have
in your
that
life.
circle though. We've
Well, I
had
have
that
an ego, so if
conversation.
I'm not telling to see, there's not many people that's really knowing.
But
That's
you,
the
but you
truth.
have her.
But yeah, so it's like nah. It's
And
So-
sometimes you might just want to hear like, it's okay, babe. You know what I mean? And if
Well, I
you
tell-
can't tell your girl, then you gotta go to your
I
other
tell
joint
I
who
tell
gonna
C a lot. Me
rub
and
your
C-
head while
me
you
and
getting your
C-
shit on.
and you have to have a conversation based on that. That if someone have the same intellect as you to really understand both sides of it, because some of the group chat friends is like, I can't go to Flea, Derek, Mouth. I can't go to them and talk about something I talk to Z about because I know
He be calling his
Yeah.
The
friends
responses.
out.
I don't got time.
Yeah, he's
Like,
crazy.
right, some
I
people
hope
are
they don't see
one-sided,
this
you
guy.
know?
I'ma
I
tag
come
him.
to you.
look. No, I can't, no.
Tagging all
Yeah,
Mouth.
I could go to Derek with different landscape. I go to,
But I think
but the rest of them, nah, it's clips.
so.
bro.
Men do. So now we get to ask
Me and Flea can
men
talk
that
about our
question.
kids and
They
all that
do have a
stuff.
friend group.
Right,
So we
right.
had that.
Great.
I'm so happy you just said that.
Mhm.
Sorry to cut you off, but we were
You good.
we were saying because we don't want you to come to us all the time for everything. Always betting, always being like negative Nancy. Do you guys have a friend group that you would go to?
Yeah,
Like-
but it's like different things, different friends I'm unfiltered with. You know
Right.
what I mean? So
Mhm.
like for Dell, for the most part, I could tell Dell anything. We'll talk about anything. It's other friends that I might not share that information with them just
Yeah.
because I don't want to hear what they got to say, or I just know we not really on that level to have certain conversations. So
Mhm.
some people
I like
have
that.
certain
Yeah,
friend
that's a
groups, and
fact.
then maybe you have your person as a friend. Like so,
Mhm.
like I said, for me, Dell's my guy. That anything going on,
Right,
I know I can
right.
be unfiltered with him. And then there's other people that I filter things out that I
Yeah.
want.
Good,
So
so-
essentially, you do have.
So they
you have
do,
people that you
great.
can go talk to. Some
So
people
y'all don't
don't.
need to be nagged. All right.
See,
So
so
we was right. We hit it on the go to your friends.
But
sometimes.
they'll be busy sometime, and then if they'll busy,
If he
well,
busy.
nah, I'm just fucking around.
No, but seriously, some- you
My
gotta
man can
hit your
vent
lady
to
up.
me though.
Yeah,
Venting is
venting is
healthy.
Yeah.
super
Like
healthy.
you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing.
Y'all was
But
just more like
sometimes
complaining,
It's
not
more so
venting.
like,
like
yeah,
don't be
coming to
all
me with
negative, you
every
always got
issue.
a
I want you to
problem.
be a
Come with
man.
solutions.
Yeah,
sometimes,
salute-
like,
yeah, because
hey, I'm going
salute
through
that
this.
shit.
What do you think about this
Salute
idea?
that.
This idea. Not
Yeah.
hey, can you give me advice on how I should handle.
Everybody's always.
I hate
against me.
problem.
Right.
Yeah, we don't
Right.
Like loser shit.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And I'm already solution based, but then I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga,
I'm
I'm helping
super
you get through your shit. Who
solution-based.
helping me
We
sometimes?
don't ever
Like,
lead that way.
Some men do.
But some
A
do, and that's what
lot.
we were saying. That would be a lot because I'm super solution based. So I'll think you'll be like,
Same.
"What do you think about this idea? What do you think about this idea?" As opposed to, "Can you come up with an idea?" Like, fuck, you been doing.
But we was not
Well, come to
saying
me
that
with the
you can't
problem,
come
like,
talk to us.
Yeah.
you know what?
I
But
said
you know
I
what?
want my
These a
man to be
couple
my
of
best
options.
friend.
You did
I
say
do.
that.
I'm with the best friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not.
still, you gotta come with me with the problem and some solutions. You know what? Maybe I could try this or this. You got any ideas, babe? That's fine.
Still
Little
haven't figured
whiny
out
ass
why men
niggas.
act like this, but
You
Whiny
suck.
ass niggas.
yeah.
So,
It'll never make sense to you.
It
We're
just
just
don't.
wired.
Why
We're
y'all
just
like
wired
that?
a
I
little
still
bit
haven't
different.
figured it out.
like what? Yeah.
I don't think
what
we'll
is y'all
ever
main
figure it
base? You
out.
probably got like 8 minutes left. I want to know why men like what? What is the what? Like
Like
why-
the excuses for the cheating, for instance.
Why
Like
are
y'all
men
both
just men?
said
Like
y'all
how
both
do
had an
y'all-
excuse for why you have cheated. I don't think y'all
Right.
noticed that y'all did that.
I don't
it-
think we gave an excuse.
Yeah, y'all both said
You said the
we
pussy
were
was
playing
there.
away. We were away. It's hard.
Too much.
A lot of
too much
temptation.
too
A
much
lot of
access.
temptations. Y'all
What it
cool.
is.
That's not an
think-
excuse.
no.
We'll give you the reasons.
We're speaking our truths. We're
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
here acknowledging. Let me just say this if we haven't
Y'all
yet.
grown past
It's not
that.
okay to play with people's feelings and
Right.
emotions. It's
Uh-huh.
not okay to, be in a relationship and the other side is believing this is a
Mhm.
relationship between
Mhm.
y'all two and you're out there doing whatever.
Okay.
Those are not okay. I'm speaking my truths as to why I've done things that are not okay.
Understood.
Mm-hmm,
And you realized that it was not okay.
Oh no, it's never okay per se.
Per se, it's not
Let me
okay
ask
or
you-
it is.
Let me ask you a
That-
question.
No.
Let me ask you a
It's
question.
just not
You're
okay.
all four of y'all dating a man, right?
Mhm.
Treating y'all blissfully, 20 years strong, everything
20 years is
boom. Everything is amazing. In the 21st year, y'all found out in the 8th year he cheated on y'all. What did those years mean to y'all?
The same.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
I don't
at that
think
point.
women are like this though.
Some people is gonna blow the whole shit
did
up.
I-
Nah,
for what
because at that
happened in year
point,
8.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
Ellie
back
cheated.
then he was in my pussy front and back to right, this, that, and the third.
Let me
It
say
would
one more
hurt.
thing
It
about
would've
cheating.
hurt. It would
Let me
hurt.
say one more thing about cheating that I can't stand it. Some women do. I gotta say some. I don't want to put everybody in
Like
one
y'all
box.
do.
Thank
Right.
you.
Some they'll use that time of you cheating now to try to control everything that they wanted to control about.
And
you.
men fall right into it.
And they fall right
Dumbass.
into it.
Mm.
Why not?
Why
I
not?
fall
Look at
into
you.
it.
You one of them ones that
No,
be doing that,
I won't.
controlling them when they mess up, huh?
That's why I don't stay.
I'm already on the. She admits she
little-
controlling
a
though.
little
So what?
Control
Then
what y'all want to
I thought.
control though. Like
I mean,
y'all want a man to be a provider, but they don't want to control how he
It's
provides.
crazy, right?
no, I know.
Y'all bugged out.
Oh right.
I don't want to be in
Why are
control.
women like this?
I know. I said I'm a
But if
little
he could
controlling. I
provide
don't
for
want
you.
to be in control though.
Control of what I want?
No,
Of him.
Oh, you mean how he can provide,
provide.
for me?
Yeah.
Y'all just
I'm not
controlling.
dating a social media nigga, period. Like,
Nah, I'm
You're
not
standing on
Right.
that.
I'm not telling you.
I respect
I'm not
that.
telling
And
you
nothing
date
ain't shade
Shiggy.
wavering, making
I
that way.
swear I'm not telling you to date Shiggy.
I did have one. Y'all got any other questions?
Nah, y'all
And then this
Nah.
probably could also be whatever. But I was thinking about back to the double standard thing. Body counts.
Mm.
Does it matter to you? Right? A woman can be all the things that you looking for, but her body count is whatever. Do you even care about those
I've
things?
I've asked probably just funny, but I don't. This stage, maybe when I was younger, you asked me that question in college or early years overseas, but now it's like, if I was to, it's nothing. It's literally don't even.
We mad, big and grown.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know what the number is that's like, oh, that's crazy
Yeah.
for
Right.
other guys.
Yeah.
Because if you just think about it, I'm 35. A lot of girls might have been having sex since, let's say, 16,
Right.
in high school.
Right.
If they just had sex with 2 dudes every year up until for 20 years, they might have 40 plus bodies.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? Or were they could have been dating each dude 6
Right.
months out the year, which is
Right.
respectable. So
Right.
I think it's more about
I think I'm
how you
fine.
accumulating those bodies. If you
Yeah.
told me shit, you ran through 40 dudes in 1 year, I might be like, hold on, like
Yeah.
type of time you on. But you know, I think it's just more about how you accumulated those bodies and not
Right.
actually.
But
the
are you
number that it's
interested
at.
in that? Would you
Yeah.
ask?
Yeah, that's
Nah,
what I'm saying.
it's not that.
If we
serious
just
to
was
me.
having a conversation
Yeah.
about it and it came up and you
Right,
told me,
but
I'd be
it's
like,
not-
all right, whatever. But I'm not coming through
Yeah,
first date like,
right.
so
Asking you.
what's your body count?
Because I don't want you.
Would
to
you
know
ever ask?
First day,
You
ask
said
me.
first date.
Right.
Would
and
you
I
ever
Don't
ask?
ask me
He's
because I
up to
don't.
If you ask me, my next question to you might be, shit, what's yours?
I wouldn't ask.
If you ain't asked me, then
Okay,
shit,
so
you
you
probably
wouldn't ask.
good.
'Cause
You
a lot
probably
of-
wouldn't ask.
No,
Right.
Okay, good.
I
I'm not
don't know
asking.
mine, so
A
don't
lot of
ask.
know.
Right.
I feel like
Mad
for me,
funny.
I don't care about the body count, but like being from Brooklyn and then like knowing a lot of people in Brooklyn, I gotta know like what your past resume was like.
Yeah,
before.
y'all are
'Cause
mixed.
There's
dudes-
nothing wrong with
dude-
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
mixy
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
No,
Like,
we're
that's
just
another
we're well known within our community.
because of
Like how you
Because of
put
what
that.
we've done.
What mixie stand
They
for?
Yeah.
put a spin on
No, no, no,
everything.
no.
Yeah, he
Jamila
really
is
I'm
mixed.
well
There's
known in
mixy
my
is something
my
completely
yes.
different from what
Jamila
me
is
and Del Rey
mixy.
are in
Well known in my community. Thank you.
Jam,
Z.
I give Jam mixed.
Jam is mixed.
Jamila's
Y'all can-
mixy,
y'all
but she
can make
doesn't
me
give
full
it
of
up.
her
Any
If I
which way
didn't
y'all
play
want.
basketball, I wouldn't be like I play basketball. I'm known. You won't go out there and call LeBron James mixy. You call him famous. In
So you
Brooklyn
think-
realms of basketball, I'm very
Talk that
famous.
shit,
yes.
That's
right now.
Son,
I'm-
you, like,
yes.
you 5 points in right
Heard
now.
you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
5 points,
Basketball,
I'm not
what
giving-
we've done in basketball, when
We
we
just
walk
know a
around,
lot of
you've
people.
seen it. Stop. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, y'all are mixed.
And that's
That's
why it's
not
important for
mixy.
me to know like who
It's
you
a
was
good
dealing
and
with.
it's
So
a-
when if I'm out
Right.
with you
I feel
and I
that.
see somebody and they giving
true.
weird, because dudes is funny style and like it be weird competition amongst like the women you be dealing with, and they
Yeah.
might feel like they got one up because they see you with a joint and they had sex
Yeah.
with them in
It
the
be a lot.
past. So
That's
I
true.
need to know what that energy about if I'm moving around in public with you.
Respectfully
So-
though, and I feel
I
like
like
that's
that.
fair.
That's
100%
actually
for
probably
sure.
the. That's
Right.
right. I said I wanted to get down with that.
I just
but-
wanted to know because some people really set on that like word. Shorty had X, Y, and Z. I'm good, despite of who she is. So I just want to know because I don't
I-
think women go into it thinking about how many chicks you smashed.
At all.
Doesn't matter.
I think they do. Easily do.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
about
so.
It
that.
depends
I
on
know.
the
I don't know.
man.
I don't know how
wanna-
many.
I
I think
never
one.
thought
I
about
think it
that.
depends on who
Yeah.
you smash.
I've
the
never
man.
heard
I
of
just don't
want
want
to
to know nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
I never
body
said
count is
about
only a
that
thing
Probably
that
'cause
men
you're
have
so
made.
No, no,
an
no, no,
issue.
no. You're not understanding me. Not the issue. It depends on
3
who-
minutes, guys.
It depends on who they talking to.
That's
like
what
if
I'm
a woman
saying.
pull up to you and say, "Oh, they know. Oh, they leave. This is how they action the body count without action." You have mad chicks, huh? Just based on your
I
swag.
wouldn't even
Based on
ask that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No,
pride
they-
is
I'm
too
telling
big
you.
about that shit.
Yo,
I-
walking. All right, I had a different college
yeah.
life.
Yeah,
I've heard
but
that
that's-
question.
But college, those are
What-
kids.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
given.
Like,
And I also
And I
think it
still didn't
depends
think I
on
asked that
who
question
you
then,
smash.
but-
Like it depends.
Yeah.
Cause like if
Yeah.
if your chick is also popular and we walking around together and we both well known, just like what Z said, I want to know what circle you was a part of.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to walk in the spot looking
Right.
crazy with you on my side. I also have a reputation to keep up with. It's
That
not only
part.
about you.
Yeah, that part.
So
Mhm.
yeah.
So it definitely seems like we're gonna need more time to figure out why
Why
guys
We're
like
not-
this.
I don't think we are gonna figure it out. Y'all just the way y'all are, and we don't like it or agree with it. It just is what it is.
And that's why men and women are different. For sure.
Y'all
And we gotta
I think
respect-
I
we
think you
gotta
guys
learn
are
to
awesome,
respect-
by the way.
Yeah. We gotta learn how to
Yeah,
respect
thank
each other's
you for
differences.
Yo,
That's
Pete,
it, good.
out of everyone on this panel, I appreciate you today. The rest of them been awesome.
Wow, you appreciate it. He usually not
Nah, you know,
Appreciate
Del thought
you.
we was gonna be at war. See?
all the time, cause y'all do though. Usually,
We don't want to be. We don't want to be a
But-
war.
Well, y'all be closing
But
out.
to answer why men are like this, y'all have to figure out why y'all like this first.
see that's a,
Mm.
Y'all
it's
started
always
this
on
shit.
us.
We gotta reflect on it, and the
Mhm.
answer will tell us
I'll watch
why.
episode 6.
All right.
All
We
right.
done here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so
Thanks
much for
for
tuning in.
Coming.